Ladies and gentlemen, Slice 'em here with SlycemGaming. What's up? It is Sunday night and we're here to have a little fun. I have been busy all day, so here we are finally tonight, ready to rock and roll and hopefully get some stuff done. So, with that being said, I was able to finish my arena today and get my T4 catalyst, so that was good news. Now, what to do tonight? Probably going to start farming some potions, getting ready to make my run at the collector. I've got a couple days here to finish that out, so we'll see how that goes. What's up, boss? 321 Gaming 24, Sean Smith, Ultimate Wall Crawler, Legacy 69, Clay, Buzzard 728, and Starvault. Quickly filling up the room in the chat. Awesome. All right. Well, with that being said, like I said, my plan here is to probably run through ROL a little bit. Uh-oh. Accidentally hit that. Nothing good there. Alright, so my plan is to run through probably some ROL and try to grab some potions and start stockpiling everything for the collector. I have a feeling that's going to be brutal. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt my head. But it's got to be done. So, really I need to find a way to farm up some revives. I'm really not sure on the best way to do that, but I'm sure I'll figure it out here in a little bit. Sure, Sean. Sean Smith says, do you want to know how to farm potions easily? Feel free to tell me. Actually, you know what I should do is I should go do the web slinger, the 4-star crystal farm. I think I can pull that off. I think. I know it's like the last two lines. There's a 4-star chest there that you can go in and get. Hey, Easy says, hey, what's up? Hey, man, what's up? Too bad I can't watch you because of the time difference. Where you at, Hey, Easy? I'm kind of curious. What's up, S? It's good seeing you, buddy. Let's see here. Slice, did you know that there's an alternative option? Sorry, I'm reading as I fight Winter Soldier here. To power control on the collector. Oh, I'm curious. Go ahead and tell me about it. Believe me, I'm never too good for tips. Especially whenever I'm used to get my face pounded in by Winter Soldier there. Good job, Winter Soldier. Good for you. What's up, Refugee? Good evening and Merry Nerf Brian Grant to you all. All I had to do was see Refugee was in the room, and I knew what was coming. What's up, Star? Good seeing you, buddy. I forgot you're already in here, and I already said hey, but it doesn't matter. Got caught. Easiest way on the collector, use the GP. Use Gwynpool on collector and block specials. Alright. I can give that a try. I thought his specials were like unblockable almost or something. Maybe that's unavoidable. I know Chid was messing with him earlier today. I got a video of Chid jacking around with him. And I can tell you this, it doesn't look fun. Alright, there's my 10 poise counter. And again, I will check the chat out here in 2 seconds. Let me get to where I'm going to be throwing my special 2. What's up, A Willow, Ultimate Wall Crawler? Sean's saying, no, that's right, but she won't die from them. I got you. So since Gwynpool won't die from them, you basically just let her do the heavy lifting here. Correct there, Sean? Ooh, I almost got caught by Winter Soldier. I have a bad problem with doing that. I thought I'd hold the 10 charge, but I didn't. Hit at times when I shouldn't. Very frustrating. Hey, what's up, Allison? Good seeing you. And I'm trying to keep up with the chat the best I can as I continue to try to evade Winter Soldier here. Ooh, I'm toast. Ouch. What's up, Anti-Venom? Easy is from Europe. Macedonia. 5 a.m. there. Holy smokies. S says it's 5 a.m. where he's at as well. He's going to hang out for a few and rewatch. Alright. Let's see here. So Gwynpool, I can see that would make sense. What's up, Jacob? Good to see you. Sean Smith says pretty much just watch out for Bane though. So Star apparently has some more crystals. He's got a 3-star Vulture Crystal and a 4-star Crystal Dobenite. We're gonna be hoping for good luck for you, man. I'm tired of seeing you get beat around by these crystals. Hopefully you can get in there and actually pull something solid. That would be great. Matter of fact, Star. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can pull this phone call off mid-fight. And it's going to be the true test. Can I pull a call off? Man, it's just so much easier to dodge specials with the new Spidey. Like, I don't even have to worry about baiting. I don't have to worry about any of that. With Star-Lord, you forget just how much time you spend just kind of watching the power meter to make sure that you bait it at the right time. Ooh, too soon. That sucks. Now I gotta start over. So stupid. Oh well. Time to bait. What's up with the power drain back to back? Of course, the time that I'd be okay with the power drain since I accidentally pushed him over the marker, I don't get it. Never fails. Dick. Kabam. So stupid. Oh, that sucked. What the? I feel like I'm getting hosed on what's popping off. I haven't seen shock pop off yet off that special 2. Power drain, I think, has been, what, 4 times? 5 times? Unbelievable. If I get caught one more time coming back in. And of course, there's the shock I was just complaining about. Really shouldn't have got Henny at all here, but a couple mistakes. Ooh. Thought I was going to catch him and intercept him, but nope. Not today, my friends. That'll do me in. Unreal. Unbelievable. Very, very dumb. Q Lion, that's exactly what I'm doing. Let's see here. A Willow says, not sure how long I'll be around today. Got a storm, so struggling with connection. Oh, Starbolt says not 3-star crystal, but 3 crystals. Speaking of Star,
Yo,
what's up, Star? How's it going, buddy?
a little nervous. Because these crystals have been getting on my nerves for the past 20 minutes wanting to open them. But, you know.
Oh, yeah?
I got 3 of the vulture crystals, Spider-Verse, and then a 4-star.
Nice, okay. So you got some...
Should I...
You broke up for a second. Can you hear me? You're breaking up. You're in and out, just so you know, Star. Q-Line says, yo, looks like you're farming potions for the collector. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I should probably do... Okay.
You sound like dog manure. Sounds pretty rough. You're in and out real bad. You know what? I think what it is I just want to see how many times I can get hit by stuff that I shouldn't get hit by. Hey, what's up, Jux? Jux says, I wasn't expecting the cutoff for cable to be quite so low. I said it the whole time. I don't see why cutoff for cable should be high. I thought he would be low. I just don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Why people think these cutoffs should be going up to the numbers that people are talking about. But everybody's got the right to their own opinion, especially with T4 Basic going on. There's too much other stuff to be done right now. All right.
2-star Venom.
You got a 2-star Venom?
Yep.
What are you opening right now?
I just opened my Spider-Verse. Now I'm going on my Scavenger, which is the vultures.
All right, so we got Star opening his vulture crystals, or scavenger crystals. So it's what, a chance at vulture and the new Spidey?
Stark Spidey. Yep.
All right, dude. I'm really hoping you some good luck here.
Please give me Stark Spidey. Please.
Really hoping you get it.
Yeah, this stupid game has been screwing me and screwing me.
Hey, settle down, Bulldog Jr. Just pull the
Give
crystal.
me a break.
Give you some Kit Kat bars.
First one was a 2-star OG Vision.
Ooh. And a 2-star OG Vision strikes. Dun 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 dun. Jacob,
At least I'll be getting one 4-star.
yeah, there you go. Sean, anytime you want to join, let me know, man. Shoot me a message in the line app. My line name on the line app is just SlycemGaming, and I'll tell you what to do from there, man.
I haven't seen a single 4-star Stark Enhanced.
That's
And I just pulled him for my second time as a 3-star.
so you've got him as a 3-star.
And I just duped him.
That's good news.
Yeah. Come on, just give me the 4-star. I know you want to. I know you do, game. Come on.
I think they've pegged you as a Spider-Man fan, and at this point know that they can torture you and get you to spend an insane amount of money. They may even lengthen the amount of time people can buy this crystal just to keep making money off of you.
Probably.
I mean, Sean, you don't have line. Sean, do you have Skype?
And 2-star Star-Lord.
Well, the good news, you got him as a 3-star. You duped him, so.
And now to my 4-star crystal. And I'll probably get a couple more of those vultures in the morning. Before it ends.
You know, here's the thing, guys. As much as I want to pick on Star for it, I can say that I've done it, so. I don't feel. I mean. Trust me, I feel your pain. Let me put that away. Striker V says 5-star Electra, dupe. Worth rank 3, no 550 or R3 skill. Yes, absolutely. Electra is well worth it. She's a beast.
Ew.
Uh-oh, who'd you pull?
Black Bolt.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Ugh. Not a big fan.
There's one off of Dormammu, too.
Sean says he's got Twitch. Sean, you'd have to download Skype. And that goes for any of you guys. If you want to jump on the call sometime with us, download Skype, download the line app, and I'll tell you how to get in here with us. So I know I opened most of my crystals yesterday. I'm on the hunt for a tech catalyst. So we're going to keep opening these as they come, at least for today. And no full catalyst. But 325 going towards that tech. So they just absolutely refuse to give me my tech catalyst. I'm almost up to another. I've already got a 3-star. Almost up to a 4-star. I got a ways to go to get to that. To the 15,000 for the Iceman crystal. So it looks as if we're going to be getting a. It looks as if we're going to be getting a tech and a science. Green Goblin's going to be science, and they're saying Doc Ock is going to be tech. That's what we're hearing.
I would just like to say I called it.
And that's great. How do you feel about it, though? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What's your thoughts?
I think they did the most reasonable route they could.
Popping up my my little Spider-Man crystal. Nice. Pulling a 4-star Black Spidey. I'll take the dupe. I'll take the crystals. The crystal shards. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Good deal. Sweet. Alright, sorry. Go ahead, Star. I got excited about duping a 4-star. Anytime I can dupe one right now, that puts me a little bit closer towards my goal, so.
I honestly thought Black Bolt was worse than he is. I mean, he's not good, but he's better than I thought.
Yeah, no, he's... Oh, sorry, guys, as I move my mic around here. No, he's not bad. I mean, he's not something that you can sneeze at or throw away.
He's got some good synergies with Hulk and Spidey, and then he's got stun, direct damage, armor break, and that poison immunity is really nice. I didn't know he had that.
Yeah. He's got some very good upside to him, so... Don't go sleeping on him. So, Sean, earlier you were saying something about a great way to get to farm potions. What was your way of farming potions? Because my thing that I'm really going to need to farm, I guess, is going to be the revives, I guess. Clay says Black Bolt is underrated, so there you go. Supersonic says, I hear a girl, so it's either Star or Eternal. Who is it?
I hate you.
I think that's hilarious. Jacob Schaefer saying both because they're the same at Supersonic. Duh. Same person, just different names.
I hate you guys.
You don't. You love us.
Debatable.
No, not really.
I was actually really happy with my commentating this morning. If anybody was there, I stuttered like 1/10 as much as I usually do.
Well, that's
So
good.
it was improvement.
That's good. That's good, man. Hey, what's
What's
up,
up,
WebZip?
WebZip?
Star.
Beat ya.
Look, you can't say things when I say them. It's not
I
allowed.
said it first.
Eh, as the star of the show, I get to claim that I went first. Don't you know that's just the way Hollywood works?
We're in Missouri.
Same difference.
No,
Come on.
we are literally in misery.
By the way, WebZip says it's his first time here. Thanks for stopping in, WebZip. It's good seeing you in here, man. Listen, do us a favor if you like it, and only if you like it, hit that subscribe button. Or if you're feeling merciful. Either way, we'll take the mercy, subscribe, and like, or we could take it because you love it. Went one too many heads here. What's up, my name? It's good seeing you. Sean Smith says, I was about to say, either go to the realm or use your wallet. Best way to get revives. Yeah, unfortunately, I was afraid that was the case.
Wall crawler, just shh, just shh.
Ooh, I walked right into that special. Ooh, what'd Wallcrawler say?
No, I am not, Carlos. He nah. We don't have to bring up what Wall crawler said.
I seen it just now as I'm fighting Captain Marvel.
Wall crawler, you might not know this, but you die. Goblin kills you. Just a heads up.
Wow, way to spoiler somebody. Maybe somebody's reading the comics right now, Star.
I don't care. I'm already in a bad mood since I didn't get start.
You did get
as a
Stark.
4-star. I don't care. 3 stars are useless at this point.
That's not true for you, though. You can use them in the arena to start getting you some 4 stars. See
That
there?
arena's so much work.
Oh my gosh. And again, guys, sorry if there's any slowness here. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Ooh. Alright, I needed to pop a regen.
That's true. He did come back to life, which is stupid how that story arc went, but you know.
Come on, it's comics. That's what they're supposed to do. Oh man, I'm right on the edge here. Oh, that's gonna kill her. WebZip said he hit 100 subscribers tonight, so he's really happy. Well, good deal, man. Good seeing you. Sean Smith says he lives in Arkansas. Nice. He agrees though. The arena is the most boring part of the game.
Bulldog, I'm not going to college. I'm going to the Air Force.
Well, lecture is so much work. Yeah, I can see Star being that away. Air Force.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, let me say thank you first for taking that up. But now after that, let me tease you. Are you going to be able to make it? Will you handle it whenever they like hoop and holler at you? I mean,
Oh yeah.
There's going to be some work.
I
to
deal
be
with
done.
you guys on a daily basis. That's going to be a catwalk.
Star, do you know how to bring somebody into the chat?
No. If I look at Skype, I probably can. Let me check.
There should be a plus button down there. Oh, that was
I see it.
Try, do you have Bulldog listed on your friends list?
I can add him right now.
See this, what I can't do is I can't block Captain Marvel to save my life. All right.
Where was it?
Clay says, now Air Force will be some work. Carlos says, gotcha. I was genuinely asking, wasn't sure. I didn't see what you asked, Carlos, so I'm hoping somebody else answered your question.
What's Bulldog's name in Skype?
Rootfro.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I walked right into that heavy. DMR News says, which of the WNBA player is that on the line? Nice. The legend says 280, and he's got to start thinking about super chatting me that money. That's kind of funny, legend.
There, I just added.
Yep, there's the Bulldog. Bulldog, let us know when you can hear us, man.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. And again, guys, if I miss any of your chat, I apologize. I am kind of just grinding through ROL. I'm not even really attempting to do it. Just kind of coming in, playing around, and getting some kills, getting some potions. I actually have to play semi-solid here with Hyperion if I'm going to kill Captain Marvel. So, Bulldog, if you don't mind, watch the chat. Make sure everybody gets their questions answered.
Okay.
Sonic, no, I actually want to be a drone flyer. That's what I'll be going for. Especially since, unlike airplanes, you don't have to be an officer to go to that training. You can get it straight as a specialist.
Jeez,
Which is cool.
Star, you want to cough everybody's ear off there?
Just yours.
No, everybody will hear it, not just him.
Yeah, but I just want his ear to fall off.
That's very rude.
Ah, but you may knock off other ears unintentionally.
Yeah, it could be.
That doesn't make you any less guilty of the crime.
Cool.
Casualties in war. Anyway,
Lateral damage.
Bulldog. Yeah. Did you see the Comic-Con thing for Rick and Morty?
What was that?
It showed like clips from upcoming episodes.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times.
It was good.
Yeah, I'm bummed. I don't have cable, so I don't get Adult Swim, so I'm not sure how I'm going to watch it tonight.
Oh, I watch it through, well, here, I'll tell you later.
Star in charge of a drone. Yeah, that's a little frightening.
Drones. I have 7 drones.
Why do you need 7 drones?
Because I have 2 nanos, mini, this one kind of crappy one we got from Academy the other day, which is supposed to be a camera one, but it's like 3 frames per second, so it's bad. And then I have a actual like spy drone. It's really cool. It makes no sound, and it has a camera that goes straight to your phone. It's great.
That's kind of cool.
Nice. That's fun.
And then, well, I have another one, but I broke it because I tried to strap a can of Axe and a Zippo lighter, and it worked. I did burn a bee to death, but then the drone caught on fire.
There's this guy who does YouTube videos. He strapped a gun to a drone, and another time he strapped a flamethrower to one. And I guess like after he did the gun one, the FAA came knocking and they confiscated it because he was like shooting with it. Yeah, I guess it's like really illegal because the FAA technically is in charge of drones. They're starting to regulate it more and more and more. Sean Smith says, Sly, you may not have to unveil Mr. Wallet against the collector. You just have to heavily grind Arena. Yeah, just build up that stockpile. I mean, I didn't have to spend any units. I mean, I dipped heavily into my stash, but I didn't have to spend any units.
I tell you what, Sonic, I'll mute my mic for a second and test your theory.
Supersonic said maybe if Star coughed hard enough, his voice would get deeper. We all pray. Poor Star. Poor Star.
It could happen. Ultimate Wall Crawler says he's going to major in bioengineering when he gets to college. My nephew graduated this last year with a degree in organic chemistry. He wants to be a pharmacist. Smart kid.
I think all it did was make my chest hurt.
He tried coughing enough to make his voice change.
I told him I'd test the theory.
Paper or plastic, ma'am? Anybody watch The Simpsons? That episode when it was like in the future, like Bart's got two kids and he's divorced, and he like goes to a restaurant and it's the kid whose voice never changed from the grocery store, and he's his waiter, and he's like he asks him something, and Bart goes, "Geez, man, you're 35. Is that voice ever gonna change?"
That's funny.
Can you?
Jacob says he's in pharmacy school. Wow, I didn't know that.
I knew that. So, do you get revives out of the out of ROL? I knew you get.
I've never seen any.
Yeah, I know you can get the heal potions, but that's all I know of. That's all I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's all I've ever seen too. Jacob, you should hit me up sometime. All my family are pharmacy people. I worked in a pharmacy for a decade. My wife still does. My sister-in-law, my nephew's mom. So we know a lot of pharmacy stuff.
It's good money. I just couldn't do it. I'd get
It's
too bored.
ridiculously good money.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't do something I wouldn't like, and that would just be too boring for me.
Probably the most overpaid profession I've ever witnessed. Especially for all the, a lot of the ones that I know and what they do. It's ludicrous what they make for what they do.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it down now. I can beat Winter Soldier in about 3.5 to 4 minutes. And then I can beat Captain Marvel in under 3 minutes. So I should have no problem refilling my stash when I've got the time. I was working on it right now, but I wanted to, not have to turn away from the chat that long. So.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Do you know what state Jacob lives in?
Ohio.
I have some connections in Ohio. Trying to think of if I know anybody in the.
Yeah, Jacob's saying he can start internship next week or next year. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, pharmacists get ridiculous pay.
To be able to afford crystals.
Well, especially if you are smart and don't get married and have kids and can be a traveling pharmacist. Some of those guys are making $120,000, $140,000 a year, $10,000 to $20,000 signing bonuses. It's crazy.
It is nuts.
What's up, Glock Princess?
Oh, there's the Glock.
Yeah, I'll be opening, I think, like 5 more Vulture crystals in the morning. Wait, hold up. I'm going to check how much units cost, because I forget if I'm not looking at them.
Yeah, another good field to focus on is
Star, you're breaking up really bad.
And interrupting me.
Yeah, Star, we can't hear you.
And interrupting me.
That as well.
I'm going to mute my
Black
mic.
Panther?
What's up, Black Panther?
Anyway, as I was saying, one of the good fields to focus on is compounding pharmacy. My sister-in-law worked for a compounding pharmacist out in Tennessee, Mississippi, one of those there, and they make really, really good money too. And the good thing about going into compounding pharmacy is you'll actually use the vast majority of your education. And most of the pharmacists I know use about 10% of what they actually went to school for. So that's why my nephew wants to focus on research because he wants to be able to, use what he learned. A lot of pharmacy is stuff you learn, I think, to prove that you're not an idiot, and then you're never going to use it again.
Yep.
Yeah, Italian Joe saying in New York City, a starting Walgreens pharmacist makes about $70 an hour. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Pharmacy is a very profitable business.
Yep. Yeah, I was I was a pre-pharmacy student for 2 years, and I didn't continue because I didn't think that pharmacists would be around too much longer. There were a couple of companies that were working on coding pills with like barcodes or things like that. And a lot of the pharmacists I know, basically, like I said, all they do is look at a thing and go, yep, that's what it is. Yep, that's what it is. But then again, I was in a very specialized type of pharmacy. I wasn't working in retail. Retail's different. So, yeah, retail gets paid generally a little bit more because they got to put up with the public, which I could also never do.
What?
I have never had to work with the public ever,
Well, be
and I
glad.
don't intend to start now. Yep,
You,
I hate the public for the most part.
you can come hang out at my job for a couple days.
No,
you,
thank you.
you want to talk about dealing with the public?
Yeah, no, I'm fortunate. I'm 41. I've never worked food service. I've never had to work with the public. Cannot do it. Does not play well with others. Jacob says he's at Ohio Northern for pharmacy, and I believe it's considered the best program in the country. I have not heard of it, but I also live on the West Coast, so. Out here, we only had one school for the longest time, and that was Oregon State. So most of my friends are all graduates of Oregon State. Now we have two schools, Pacific University also. That was the other reason I didn't go into it, was because my problem with the pharmacy community in general is it's an artificial supply and demand situation. They artificially restrict the number of pharmacists that these schools graduate, hence creating a greater demand for them and keeping prices up. And as more and more people need the service, I had a very strong feeling that, something would happen. There were talks years ago that they were going to expand technician duties. There were some states were playing around with like multiple tier technicians that could handle different things, because a lot of what a lot of the pharmacists do can easily be handled by the technicians. And again, I feel like a lot of the stuff in that business is artificial constraints. And I figured that business would force those artificial constraints out over time. I was wrong as the time frame. I may still yet be proven right, but I was wrong about the time frame. So by now I would have already graduated and had 10 years as a pharmacist. So should have kept on going. But hindsight.
I thought I had a mosquito attacking me. I looked away to try and kill it. And I looked back to find out I'm getting waxed by Winter Soldier. And of course, now the mosquito is gone.
Of course.
Italian Joe says not only the public, the sick elderly can get really pissy.
Yep. Caleb says, Sly, I went into ROL with a 3-star Star-Lord, and I got Winter Soldier's bar to halfway in one run. Very good. You know how to use him. Aiden says, I thought this was a game, not a job application. No, not a job application, just job advice.
Maybe a job fair. Kind of like a job fair, maybe.
There you go. I can tell you about all sorts of different jobs. Just not ones that deal with the public.
I can tell you about a lot of them. We get to see
Italian Joe says his wife is an assistant manager for CVS. I used to be a store manager. I hated doing their payroll. Took an hour. Yeah, I can imagine. CVS has been on a real buying spree lately. They've purchased a few very large other pharmacy chains. We're seeing that consolidation in the pharmacy business that we've seen in others, where it's all going to be dominated by just a couple of big conglomerates here. Conglomerates.
Yep. Well, if I can't time anything to save my life, jeez.
A Willow says, I hate customers. Yeah. What was that? I think that was Clerks. Randall says, this job would be great if it wasn't for the stupid customers. Yeah, Italian Joe. Techs do everything. Pharmacist only has to check the order and be on the premises. That's exactly what I'm talking about, is, the techs do the vast majority of the work. But in all fairness, the pharmacist license is the one on the line. If something goes wrong, the technician is, they might get fired, but they're not going to get sued, because that's why the pharmacist is there. That's why they have to be on the premises, is it's their license on the line. And considering the amount of time and effort and money they put into getting that degree, I totally get that part of it. Jacob said, I would have loved to go into astronomy since space is awesome, but there's no such limited jobs. Yeah, that's the same thing with me. If I had my druthers, I would have gotten my degree in philosophy. But when you get a degree in philosophy, all you can do with it is teach philosophy to other people. Richard Jenny has a great bit about that. He got a degree in political science. He says, okay, I got my degree in political science. Now what do I do? Now you can go teach political science to other people. And he goes, Jesus, this isn't college. It's Amway with a track team.
Nice. I mean, I can tell you, it's so crazy. I'm not a big school guy, so I have to watch what I say here. Not a big fan of school too much. But it is crazy what some of the degrees, just how absolutely useless they end up becoming. And people, I feel like kids get swindled into these ideas.
That's exactly what's going on.
Oh, I need this degree. With this degree, I can do something with my life. Like, there's a lot of ways to do things with your life. You don't have to have just that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one giant collective lie that's been sold to the populace. You know, this idea that everybody should go to college. No, everybody shouldn't go to college. The only people that should go to college are the ones that are going to get a highly specialized degree that is needed to do the job that needs to be done, and then that's about it. You know, so many kids, millions of them, billions of student loan debt. You know, so kids can take underwater basket weaving, gender studies. You know, I mean, there's so many, art history. Like, I am not a fan of school. I am a fan of learning. I'm a huge fan of learning.
Yeah.
But you don't need to go $50,000 into debt to learn things.
Well, and again, I can only talk from my little bit of experience in the car business, which isn't a great deal if you can handle it. But I had a kid. It was kind of funny. A young gentleman that was living with me. He needed a place to live. So I let him live with me. He's living out of my basement. But I told him, here's the rules. If you're living with me, you've either got to be going to school or you got to be working. This, that, and the other. So long story short, he goes to work for me at my dealership. He starts out in detail. One day he comes to me, he's like, dude, I think I can sell cars. So I said, no, you're not going to sell cars. So he goes back and forth a couple times. So eventually, we had one day where we had a couple salespeople that either got fired or they quit. And I called him up from detail and I said, okay, look, go back to my house, go grab a pair of my dress pants, go grab one of my shirts. I got an extra pair of shoes here in the closet. Go grab it all. Come back. And I'm going to see if you can sell cars today. Needless to say, this kid was 17 at the time, 18, had just graduated high school, been in the military, got dismissed, so I guess he was 18. Yeah, he was 18. And he came back, sold some cars, and afterwards it was real funny because he did really well really fast. And one day he shows up in my office and he comes up to me and he goes, well, buddy, I think I'm going to go back to school. Now, this was during spring break, and a bunch of his buddies had just taken off, and they had just went down to Florida for their whole spring break thing. And he comes in, I think I'm going to go back to school. I said, okay, great. What are you going to school for? Well, I think I want to be a lawyer. I said, okay, fair enough. What makes you want to be a lawyer? He goes, well, I want to make a lot of money. I said, great. Sounds like a great plan. I said, how much is school going to cost you? Because you're not going to qualify for anything right now. So what's it going to cost you? Oh, I don't know. I said, let's make up the numbers. So we sat down, we put the numbers together. And by the time it was all said and done, I said, okay, now, here's what you're making. Here's what you will be making. Here's what school's going to cost you. Then you've got internship. Being a lawyer, it's not like you walk in and instantly start making big bucks. You're the peon of the office for a good while. You take the crappy cases, you get paid very little, and you got to show that you can do it. So in 10 years, you can finally start making money, maybe. I said, in the meantime, you'd have 10 years of service underneath your belt in the car business. And you're making X now at 18 years old. I said, do you realize how much money you would have in your bank account before you ever begun starting to make money as a lawyer? Not to mention the debt that you're going to incur over that time.
And they don't think about the interest on that debt.
No.
It's not just the amount. It ends up piling up to 2, 3, 4 times the amount when it's all said and done.
Absolutely. But it was just funny, and it
Yeah,
just goes to
and
show.
I know so many out of work lawyers too. That's the thing is like, again, unless you're even if you go into the STEM fields, like it's not a guarantee. Those are really the only things that I think people should go to college for is because I know like I've had guys working for me as delivery drivers that were electrical engineers. There's just so many people going to college and so many people coming out with degrees that unless it's your lifelong passion and you can't imagine doing anything else, I don't recommend college. My nephew was really, really smart and he knew from day one he wanted to work in the pharmacy business. It's a family business, So I'm like, okay, that makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? But if any of my other nieces or nephews were just gonna go to college just to go, and that's the thing is it's almost like extending their childhood too. It used to be you got out of high school, you were an adult, and now you're not an adult till you're 23, 24 years old. And should you be making those life altering decisions before before you even take responsibility for writing your own checks? I mean, hey, I gotta hang on a second. I gotta go get something for my dad. I'll be right back.
Yep. But it is interesting. It's a very interesting bit, so try to stay off my soapbox here as much as I can. Vladimir says, hold on, Vladimir, sorry. I'm trying to dodge that special one. I jacked around.
Am I still choppy?
Nope. Loud and clear here, kid.
Yeah. Apparently, you are Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda, Slicem.
I hope that's a good thing. Ooh, almost mistimed that. Yep, too much block damage. What's up, Link Dodge? Good seeing you, man. Here's the thing. I don't think job or college is as bad as it is. It's just when you do it, be smart. I guess that's my only advice about it. Kind of an odd tangent to get onto while we're sitting here playing MCOC, some contests and just grinding ROL. But I mean, look, my biggest thing is just be smart. A lot of people go to college and they don't pay attention to what they're doing, and then they come out of it, and it's very difficult. It's difficult to make it, and I've had friends that have ran into that problem, and it sucks. So yeah, I don't even remember what brought this up, but just be smart. Go to college, have fun, be smart, but be aware. Don't be a lamb just putting your head down saying, oh no, everything's always going to be perfect. Be aware of what you're doing and be smart about it.
See, I don't have to worry about this because as soon as I get out of high school, I'm going to the Air Force, and the retirement age is either 35 or 38, and I get lifetime retirement, and I can do whatever I want for the rest of my life with good pay.
And that's not exactly the way that necessarily works, but
If I stay in, essentially.
correct.
It's a lot more complicated, but I put it down to as simple as possible.
So anyway, start. You've burned through all your crystals.
Oh, I'll have more in the morning.
You're gonna go for more in the morning.
Yep.
Have you not had enough punishment yet?
This crystal's only around for so long.
That part I don't disagree. I've done it myself
And
many times.
I won't get another chance at him till November 2nd, going for a 5-star version.
Ooh, that was a bad play on my part right there. Ooh, I got lucky.
Oh, I know it's not easy, Vladimir. My brother did it. Well, I should say he's doing it, but yeah.
Now, how old's your brother?
He's 27,
Cool.
and he's a crew chief captain for a tanker.
Well, tell him I said thank you for his service.
Can do.
It does mean a lot to me.
He did it smart though, and I don't know how he did it, but he's doing that and college at the same time, and he just got his he's graduated for working on diesels.
Oh, cool. Like a auto.
Yeah. Yeah, the dude has a work ethic, I'm telling you.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah, that'll get you a lot farther in this world than being lazy.
I don't disagree. Ooh, Archangel squeaking by right there.
Sonic, I see what you're saying, but I want to travel and experience multiple cultures and stuff. So, I mean, I'd probably go back to work, but after that, I'm going to take a couple years because I'll be getting paid very well. I mean, not extremely well, but
My
good
senior
enough.
year, I had a 0-hour day. Jacob said he had a 3-hour day during his senior year.
What's
Yep,
up?
I had a 0-hour day.
What's up, Joshua? I don't know what I had.
Okay, Supersonic, that's just... Now you're just getting mean.
Hey, Willow says he's 27 and you're 12. Massive gap.
Morning, Veritas.
I'm 16, but yes, it's a pretty big gap.
Who's 27?
His brother.
My brother.
Italian Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Italian Joe
Yeah,
says, Star,
Lord.
how much do you spend on this game?
Up until like a month ago, like $100.
And then they brought Spider-Man out, and it has been downhill. Like, you know how people go to the casino like 1 or 2 times, no big deal, and then all of a sudden they go and next thing you know they're addicted? That's been Star with this crystal. It's been like, oh no, I can go, I can have fun, no big deal. This game is perfectly fine. No biggie. This is all in good fun. Must have Spider-Man. And now it's been a spending spree. He's broken into his dad's wallet. The neighbors' houses are no longer safe. Home theft has rose in his neighborhood. It's been bad news.
Spider-Man, he's no count. He's gonna drain Star's bank account.
Yeah, it's been. Hey, in Star's neighborhood, crime is on the rise. Local police.
He gets arrested. Why'd you do it, son? Stark Tech Spidey. Must have.
It's No Life
Let's
says.
just
Why
say
would we
if
take
there was
offense
a
to that? It's no life.
Yeah.
That was done on purpose.
let's just say if there was a purge event, the banks would be empty.
Ravenite, I have not. It has not been on in my area yet. It's only like 9 o'clock here. Plus, I don't know how I'm going to watch it because I don't have cable. I'm hoping I can find it online somewhere.
Interesting. Josh now says, Slice him, how much money should I put down on Spider-Man? Man, look, it's so hard to say. Everybody has to feel comfortable with what they're doing. There's been champions that I've wanted that I've spent a lot of money. To be fair, I make a lot of money. So, for me, it was not that big of a deal. On the flip side, you know, if you make enough and you're just getting by, then you should put no money down on Spider-Man. If you can play the game and you can have fun the way it is, don't put any on it. On the flip side, if you got a ton of money stacked up and you're like, oh man, I really want Spider-Man, then spend until you get him. I mean, he's
And you decide you don't need a car.
right. You decide that you're going to run everywhere. You're happy with blisters on the bottom of your feet. Anything like that, spend it all. I mean, it really is your own comfortable type thing there that you have to come up with. What's up, Ben? Good seeing you, buddy. It's No Life says, really. I don't know. Frojo designed his deal. I've seen it briefly, but I can say what I did see looks good, so. What's
I
up,
think mine's
Ozzy?
the best. It's got that great pink.
Ravenite, I'm sure it's good. I mean, it's Rick and Morty. Come on. I mean, that's the best show on television, so I'm sure I'm going to love it. I have no fear of that. If the first episode of season 3 is any indication,
It was
if
amazing.
it is any indication, yeah. Star sounds crazy, like imagining just the neighbors getting attacked by a 6'2" guy who sounds like he swallowed helium and is just salivating for a game character.
Okay, that was a pretty good one. That was a really good one,
Yeah.
actually.
Joshua says, well,
Must have Stark Spidey.
Joshua says, well, dang it, I need a car. Grin face. Legend27 says, Brian Grant showed so many times you don't need to spend to progress. Guess what? You're absolutely correct. The difference is that, you know what? You don't have to play that away. That's the best thing about this game, is there is no right, there is no wrong outside of cheating. I think that's where we all can agree. We draw the line. Hackers and modders deserve to be banned. Outside of that, I don't have any problems with the guys.
Play how you want to play.
Yeah, you want to spend money and go after a champion? Dude, go do it. Don't.
Yeah, because, remember this. It's the people that spend money that keep those servers running. Brian Grant is not doing anybody any favors by not spending money on the game. He's doing what works for him. That's his thing. Good for him. And to everybody else out there who spends nothing, good for you. You're playing the style that works for you. And if you want to spend money on this game, good for you, because you're doing the rest of us a huge favor by doing that.
Absolutely. What's up, Cam? Going back up here, 80 and Furlong or whatever says, what's your profession, Slycem? I work in the car business. I was a salesman for a very short time span, did really well really quickly. I was a manager at the age of 23, and I've traveled a good little bit. I was basically like a little mercenary in the car business, traveling and taking really good jobs. I lived in Chicago for a while. So it's been really good to me. That's all I can say. It's been good, and so now I'm a general sales manager of a store, and again, so far been a good time. So
the car business been very good to him.
JFire1707 said, I got cable went way too high, 5.9 mil, whatever I got in, that's what mattered. Oh, I thought you meant the cutoff went way too high. Yeah, the cutoff was way low, which is, I hate to say this, what I said so many times over. I just don't see where cable should go for a high amount. It's just there's not enough meat there on the bone. There's too many other mutants people would want.
Yep. Yeah, like I was gonna go after him, and then I'm like, why? Just to dupe him. Like I think a lot of people just the collectors went after him because Cable's one of those champs that's like jack of all trades, master of none. He's got a little of this and a little of that, and he's not terrible, but he's not great. He's kind of like, the girl you date in your sophomore year of college. Like, she's okay. You might introduce her to your parents, but you're probably not going to marry her. She cooks okay. You know what I mean? It's just like, he's okay. He's not great at anything.
Bulldog?
Yeah?
I would like to know how you went from pistol whipping a blind kid to dating the girl sophomore year.
Because I'm an adult, Star. I can go wherever I want.
But they're so random.
Because I'm an adult.
What's up, Ryan M? Good seeing you, man.
I think the cable cutoff was like 3.4 million supersonic.
Actually, I heard 3.2 got him. Yeah. It could have been a lot lower.
That was close.
J-Fire says, it wasn't that bad. I got a ton of battle chips and gold from getting...
Yeah, exactly. It didn't cost you nothing. If you had the time to put it in, hey, great.
Yeah, well,
like I said, I might
still argue
for
that.
this time. I think he'll go up a little bit this time because T4B isn't on, but I don't think it'll be by much. If anything, I think maybe he'll go up to 3.4, 3.5-ish, Yeah, Italian Joe's right. Not everybody can play 15 hours a day, and if Brian didn't have the situation he did, he wouldn't be as far as he is, and maybe he would have to spend if he wanted to be where he's at. Yeah. And that's what it comes down to. I mean, money is just a physical manifestation of time. That's all it is. You trade your time to a company in exchange for money that you trade to other people for their time. It's the bread. He takes money for it, and he put time into baking that bread. So this is no different than in a game like this, where you have two ways that you can invest in your character. You can either invest time, like a Brian Grant, and the money is just because you could quit your job and spend all that time playing MCOC if you wanted to,
You're breaking
but
up.
then your other needs would go unmet. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Exactly, and that's what people have to realize is, again,
Yeah, exactly. Like Doctor Voodoo is the girl who looks like Gordon Ramsay. What?
I don't know. I couldn't hear you there at the end. You were breaking up, and I don't know if it's me or if it's you guys.
I don't think it's me. I mean, it might have been.
Is it me?
No, you guys are
It's always
clear now, but it's always your fault, Star.
Oh,
someone in Jay's Alliance went $8 million for cable. Well, I mean, if you're going, I think it's you actually, Sly, because your video quality has gone into the dumper. It looks like we're watching it on the screen of a Casio smartwatch.
Ooh, nice. I love those
It's a
screens.
little bit now. Yeah. Like when your friend makes the calculator spell boobs. It kind of looks like that. Guillermo, no habla español here. A little bit for Sly, I think, but not much.
Very little.
That's why I'll say at least he'll understand what I said there. I wouldn't spend money because I would progress way too fast, and I enjoy a game for being hard. I don't know. You can't really progress this game with money per se, other than buying energy refills to allow you to do content instead of having to wait on the timers. For the most part, spending money is about acquisition of champs. But even if you get the champs, you still got to invest the time and the effort into building them up.
Not totally true.
Yeah, I think we had a problem there, you guys, because Sly's video quality got really bad too. So there must have just been a blip in the network.
And that's not totally true. I mean, if you gave me unlimited funds and said, "Here, take this account and make it awesome," I could do a pretty good job pretty quickly.
Well, yeah, but you're still going to have to invest the time. You got to get ISO and you got to get gold. I mean, you could buy the gold, but you can't buy the ISO. You can if you just keep buying champs, and then you're talking tons and tons of money. So, yeah, I mean, I guess theoretically with unlimited funds, but you still would have to, you could just keep buying champs, getting the ISO that way. Yeah, if you were willing to dump a few grand right off the bat, you could start off pretty good. You'd have to level up your character to get the mastery points, though.
Correct.
That's one thing that can only be done with time. You can't buy that.
Yep. The only thing that you would have to do is grind out the levels. But as far as champs go and being able to, but here's the thing, being able to complete insane parts of the game. I mean, with the right champs, I mean, I don't care what anybody says. You can progress through this game by buying champions.
Well, no, you still got to get the skills. Having a 455 Star-Lord is not going to get you through LOL without the skill.
You get buy enough revives, it will. Chip away.
Oh, I guess so. But you're talking you know how hard it is. Ludicrous. What do they do? Duels or versus mission? We are not doing duels. I'm Google translating Guillermo's what he had to say.
Nope, no problem.
Hang on.
What is up? Taco Bell.
No
What's up, Taco Bell?
duels.
Also, welcome, Showstopper. Oh, I'm dead here. Shoot.
Taco Bell. I opened 2 5-star Iceman crystals, got Netflix DD and Hyperion. Well, you did better than I did. I'm awakening Hyperion since I have the 5-star Cosmic Awakening gem. I'm pretty happy. Yeah. Why don't you eat a nail-filled donut? I got 2 Cosmics. I got Captain Marvel and Venom Pool, both completely worthless because I'd already used my gem on Drax, which was still the best choice of the 3. I know Dave did it with Captain Marvel, but I think Drax is the better choice because of the bleed, like if I had to choose between them. iMac, what's up, my brother? iMac, question. I started a stir online earlier with this.
Yes,
Should I use a generic on Scarlet Witch? I finally got her after 2 years. I would not begrudge you using the generic on Scarlet Witch at all. At all. I would not begrudge that. Especially if you have a nice little stockpile of 4-star signature stones. If you don't have a stockpile of 4-star signature stones, I would recommend not using it until you save up at least 50. That would be my recommendation. If you have 56 stones that you can spend on her, awaken her right now and spend those stones on her. If you don't, I would table it, put a pin in it, set it on the shelf, and come back to it when you have those stones, because just awakening her is not enough. Her percentage is so pathetic in the very beginning.
So here, let me
So
ask a
that
question, because I'm a little confused by this thought process. Somebody else said something very similar to what you said in the chat earlier.
Okay.
But let me ask this. What would be the purpose of holding?
Okay, here's the purpose. There's a chance that you'll pull her again and awaken her in that time frame.
Okay.
Awakening her now with 0 stones, she is not going to be very useful at all. So it makes no sense to awaken her unless you have at least 50 stones to put into her, is my suggestion. 50. I don't think 30 is going to be enough. I guess saying he still needs to pump up voodoo with my 6 stones. Now, the only reason you would need to pump up voodoo is if you're in a prestige hunt and you really need a payout, because voodoo's signature ability is not a ton better. I mean, every signature ability is better the more you get. But in my opinion, I have a 550 voodoo who's like 63, and I've only been putting stones into him because I needed the prestige. So unless you need the prestige, you would be better off saving those stones and putting them into Scarlet Witch. Now, voodoo's the 4th best champ in the game, so it's good use of that for prestige. Let me come back to that. Malachi, what's up, dudes? Today I finally got a 3-star cable duped and from a PHC. So sad I got him today and not yesterday or a day before, and I'm close to 4-star, and I really need a 5-star champ. Wow, that is a huge wall of text. All right, Malachi. The best way to get a 5-star is do all the content you can anytime, master mode, 5.1, 5.2, get those 4 stars, and the best way to get 4 stars is to do the arena, the feature, the basic, focus on the basic first. The 3-star arena will get you 4-star shards, and I think you can get 4-star shards from it too. It's all like a snowball. If you're just starting out, do those 2 stars. As soon as you can, do the 3-star arena. As soon as you can after that, do the basic. Do them all. Don't focus on going after the champ. Just focus on getting all the milestones. At least you'll earn 20, 30 PHCs a week. It's all cumulative. Ryan, Malachi, have you finished Act 4? Exactly. Also, Alliance Wars. And War. Yeah, Alliance Wars is a great way to get 5-star shards if you're winning and if you're at a high enough tier. Supersonic, I'm starting to save 4-star shards from now till the weekend before the Iceman Arena. If I don't get him from that opening, I'll go into the Iceman Arena with 2,500 units. Now, Supersonic, a suggestion, and this was Brian Grant who pointed this out to me, because I pulled Mordo the day before. I had already locked in 5.7 million, so I was getting him. And then I opened a 4-star and pulled him. And unfortunately, when I got him out of the arena, I only got one Sigla. 1 level. See, what you want to do is you want to grind him out of the arena and then hopefully pull him, because then you'll get the 20 levels instead of the 1. I get your reasoning, because then it's like, oh, well, then I don't have to go through the arena. But there's the upside of doing it that way. Jose Lopez, what is the worst champ in the game? Iron Patriot. Jacob Schaefer, how did you do it, Jacob? That was Supersonic. iMac, if you max out all arenas, you get 20 to 30 PHC just from that. Exactly. So you're talking 25 PHCs roughly, let's say, every 3 days. And unless you're me, who is now over 415 PHCs without a 4-star, chances are you'll get 1 or 2, every couple of weeks. So, damn, someone in my alliance pulled a 4-star Stark Spidey. Yep, that's not surprising. Riley, Riley, are you talking to Guillermo for me? That'd be great, because I've only gotten a few of the things he said. Supersonic, meaning just don't care to get him like that. Got it.
And if not,
why is IP
can translate?
Okay, IP is the worst for the following reasons. 1, mediocre damage output. Number 2, horrible signature ability. Not horrible. His signature ability is kind of cool, except for the fact that it massively weakens you and makes you susceptible to death very quick. I have made the argument that it's not terrible because if you're like real close to winning the fight, you get the power gain. Maybe you get to pull off an SP3. You are getting the regen. So, I mean, again, there could be an argument made that Iron Patriot, a lot of people don't like Luke Cage. A lot of people dislike Spider-Gwen because of her lack of an SP1. You know, best, worst, these are just terms we throw around. It's not really, they're not quantifiable numbers. So, yeah, I mean, I would say if you want to know the bottom three, it's probably Spider-Gwen, Iron Patriot, Luke Cage. Malachi, who are you reading chat? Lol, not being rude, but I pulled the Mordo the same way, but I got Mordo from 4-star Crystal and again the day after. Also, I'm weak, so I can't do Act 4 and 5. Okay, I don't understand the first part of that.
As far as being rude, I don't think Bulldog was trying to be rude. What he was saying is, if you can do the arena, do the arena to get the dupe originally, because you only get one level towards your dupe. Whereas if you pull him out of the crystal, when you pull him out of the crystal, you get 20. So the idea is to dupe him out of the arena or get them from the arena and then hopefully dupe them from the crystal, because you technically get more signature levels and you get the ISO. So it's like double.
Yeah, you get all that. You get that 24 5,000 ISOs. You get 20 signature levels. Whereas if you open him and then dupe him from the arena, you're going to get no ISO, no gold, just one signature level, which is exactly what happened to me. Legend says Legend 27. Oh, dang it. I hate this stupid touchscreen. Sorry. It's got the thing where if you touch it on the side, it's a scroller. So if I'm not like in the center, it just like took off. All right, real quick. So let me get back to that. And now it's gone. Okay, Legend said, I don't want to open any featured 5-star crystals from now on, so should I wait until November? You know, we've had this debate multiple times, and Angel, I'll get to your thing in just a second, so hold tight. I'm not a fan of holding, you know, because I mean, if you want Iceman, if you really want Iceman, you gotta go for the featured. And this is a guy who opened 2 of them and got jack squat, and another guy in the chat also got, you know, no Iceman. Of course, he did get Hyperion, which is way better than my piece of crap Venom Pool. But the reason being is, if you wait until November, yeah, you're going to get to go after Iceman for 10,000 instead of 15,000. But you're also going to have a whole lot of chance to sift through. If you go through the featured, you've got roughly a 1 in 5 chance of getting it, supposedly. You know, at least that's the odds that people have basically calculated it at. So it really comes down to whether you just want champs and you want to be able to have the chance to get, you know, Iceman, Archangel, Psylocke, Yondu, whoever it is, or if you really, really want him. That's why, I really, really want Iceman. That's why I went for it instead of waiting till November. You know, that's why I'm going to gut half my 4-star roster so I can get one more chance at him, because he's the champ that will change my fortunes, you know, in the game. That's what I've figured out, rather than waiting until November. Angel's asking whether or not I think it would be better to rank 5 a Magic or a Scarlet Witch. I use Magic for defense and Scarlet Witch for... I can't read that. Sig something. Oh, you stupid scrolling piece of crap. Hang on. I use Magic for defense, and Scarlet Witch is Sig 99. Okay, so Scarlet Witch is Sig 99. I don't know what level Magic is. Personally, I would do Magic over Scarlet Witch every day. And the reason for that is I have her and I don't have Scarlet Witch. People tell me Scarlet Witch is still awesome even after the nerf. I don't like her because I don't like the random nature of her ability. You can't argue with the fact that she's capable of just pure ecstasy greatness, but I like Magic because she's more consistent and you can plan around her. You know what I mean? You know what you're getting. You know when it's going to happen. You got that power lock. You got the limbo damage. You know, there's a reason that, you know, when we did our war today, every single war boss on both sides was Magic. You know, there's a reason for that. They're not Scarlet Witch. So that's my personal, if you want my personal opinion, I would do Magic. All right, let me catch up with the chat now. Supersonic says, Bulldog, I understand, but I have school during that time, and Iceman even unduped will suit the need I want him for, which is AW offense. So that makes perfect sense. And it comes down to what your needs are. Like, if you were asking me logistically what's the better move, I'm going to tell you do the arena, get him, and then open hoping to dupe him. But based on your situation, yeah, you're making the right call. And only you know that. Only you know when you have time. Some weeks I've got the time where I can go after it in the arena. But when it's a certain time of year or a certain time of the month because of the nature of my business, I don't. I totally understand that.
Yep.
I have a 6S Plus, Jose. Legend thinks you should open them now because, or Legend says, I think I should open them now because they give tons of points in arena and expand roster. And that's another reason that you should not wait is because exactly, every single one of those 5 stars is giving you, 18 to 20,000 points every time you use them, whether it's in the T4B arena or the featured arena. Even if you're not at a level that you can go for the featured champ, you could still get the milestones. You get a milestone every you 75, 350,000, 650, 1 million, and then 500,000 every time they're out. So if you can get, if you get 3 more 5 stars, that's another 400,000 every time you do the feature arena minimum. Joshua Swenson says, is it true the higher your total base hero rating, the more points you get in arena per fight? Not exactly. I mean, the higher your champion's PI is, the more points you're going to get. But that also depends on who your opponent is, because they won't tell us exactly how it's calculated, but it appears to have something to do with your PI, their PI, and the difficulty rating, and then it comes up with that number. So the higher your PI, though, the higher your points will be in each fight. Jacob, X23 is too good to not go for. Yeah, I'm going to go for it just to dupe mine, because if I don't get Archangel, Rogue, or Iceman or something, I may as well 550, or I've got 9 T4s, 9 mutant T4s.
Carlos here says, just to note, you're going to have the same chance of getting She-Hulk, Kamala Khan, and some other not-so-great champs. Depending on the crystals, technically there's supposed to be increased odds in certain directions. Wesley Allen says, the last night to stream with you guys until next weekend. Sad to hear that, man. Hopefully we'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, bummer.
Yeah, we always enjoy seeing everybody come in.
Yeah, DMR, I have 19 unduped 3-star champs. They're worth 425 because dupe doesn't make any difference, and the 4 stars are worth like 625 or 675. So I'm basically trying to earn as much as I can, and then I'll sell however many I have to, because if I don't get him, there's a chance that I'm just going to leave the game. Just know you'll have the same chance of getting She-Hulk, Kamala Khan, and some other. Yeah, exactly. All right, my name. I see a long one here.
Yeah,
What's up?
I've got this.
Sly. All right.
My name says, okay, here's a question that may cause some controversy. What's all the hype for Iceman about? I've been playing with my 5-star, and Black Widow has done way better than him against Spidey's at Webslinger. Ice Armor is not that big of a deal. A combo and a hit after the first hit, you get big damage. He hits like a baby. Only thing I saw good was Cold Snap when stacked. Can Slice or someone explain what I'm missing? To me, my name, he's extremely useful in a lot of other situations. And Jacob doesn't see the value in him. And to be quite honest with you, it depends on where your play level's at. Iceman is a great champion to help overcome certain aspects of the game. And to me, that's where you can rate some champions is, what do they do for me as a player? Do they allow me to bend the rules? Does it help me get around certain things? A duped Iceman, starting out with the Cold Snap, takes away evade, and essentially, as long as you're playing somewhat aggressive, allows you to keep the evasion away from any champion that you're going to run across. Not to mention, he's not double immune, Joe. He's actually triple immune. No bleed, no poison, no incinerate.
Only champ with incinerate immunity, right?
Correct, that I know of.
Right.
On top of it, yeah,
so far
his damage is okay, but it's the stacking damage. So with the Cold Snap, you also have the Frostbite that happens, I believe, when you crit. Now, I'm not perfect on that, but I believe it's on a crit, and it stacks. And it can fall off and cause damage, or you can hit it with a heavy and do an insane amount of damage all at one time. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility if you need to play conservative, if you got to go after the champion. You can kind of think of that heavy hit as Dormammu. Dormammu can hit you with the heavy, and then every time you burn energy, it stacks up a counter, and when he re-hits that heavy, it pulls however much that counter is off as direct damage. So there is ways to really boost Iceman's damage output, but you have to know what you're doing. Not to mention, you can say Ice Armor is not that big of a deal, but I wish I had something going on right now where I could, you know what? Here, let's just see if I. Oh, they don't do their L3. He's great for all or nothing. No, I know DMR. I ran into it today. I was pretty pissed about it. It's not supposed to happen. So I think there's a little bit of a mistake there. But yeah, the other side of the coin is that Ice Armor is massive. The Ice Armor allows you to push to an L3, knowing you're going to take essentially no damage. So in a war, Iceman can cover a lot of ground. That is a huge chunk of the deal there, is that he can continue to look it over. Yeah, Frostbite is different than Cold Snap. Two totally different damages. And on top of it, like I said, the big thing to me, my name, is the fact that the Ice Armor absorbs a mistake, whether it's a stun or if you turn around. And if you want to push somebody to L3, you can do it. You can take Iceman and go fight an all or nothing node because it doesn't matter. He's not going to take that much damage as long as you are smart and keep your Ice Armor up. So
Iceman's Ice Armor is basically a whoopsie button.
Yeah.
Whoops! I let myself get smacked in the mouth there.
And yeah, Jason, I do need to finish the road to LOL. Right now, my main focus is finishing 5-4 or 5-2-6. That's where I'm getting ready to go. I'm just kind of restocking some potions here tonight, and then getting ready to hit it up. So,
Bulldog, I got a question.
Yeah.
So, if you do not pull Iceman, you could leave the game.
Yeah, it's about 50-50 at this point.
But you realize if you don't keep up with the game, how are you supposed to keep up with the YouTube stuff, dude?
I won't be. If I leave
Bro,
the game,
you
I'm
can't
leaving
do
everything.
that.
hold on.
Bro.
My name says I also find it difficult to keep Cold Snap on against Spidey's. It went away before I could stack it. No issue stacking it against Winter Soldier, though. That's probably because the game's being stupid and trying to turtle up on you as much as possible. You just got to really pay attention. It can be done. I've done it before. So here, we've got enough energy. Let's see. Let's see if I can farm some 4-star crystals anyway.
Man, they must have done something recently. It is getting harder and harder to land Ghost Rider's judgments. It's kind of crazy.
Yep, that's the Kabam math for you. DMR News says, also, Iceman is great for fighting Mystic Dispersion champs. Push them to L3, no problem. Absolutely, doesn't matter. You just take it and soak it like a champion, you're right back in their grill. What exactly are you talking about there, Riley, that is irrelevant? I'm a little curious.
He's saying that I can't say that Incinerate immunity is a good thing because there's no champs that do any real damaging Incinerate. And I'm making the argument that I can say that because we don't know that in the future there's not going to be a champ that comes along that incinerates like Gwenpool bleeds. You know, so any immunity, in my opinion, is a good ability. If you have immunity to anything, I consider that a huge bonus because we don't know what the future holds. They could retcon a character. You know, they've done it like, you know, they made Abomination's poison much more effective, you know, I think in 12.0. So I just consider any immunity to be a very, very good thing.
I agree with that. Do I want to take Star-Lord or Hyper? We'll go this lineup.
Sean Smith asks, and I can't answer since I don't have him, does Ice Bro's ice armor weaken Thorn's damage?
No, I don't think so.
Nope, unfortunately not, apparently.
Let's see. I don't think it does. It increases his armor rating. I forgot about that.
Hashtag buff the bulldog.
Hey, we got a new Alliance member today, and his name is Bowser Bulldog, and he's another Bulldog owner. So I'll try to get him to start tweeting out pictures of his if he isn't already. Yeah, Adam Marco points out Hyperions incinerate stacks, and if you're lucky, it can do some serious damage.
Yep.
Yeah, and Supersonic points out at any time Kabam could change any of the nodes, and boom, now they're incinerate nodes. And I think we're going to see that because there's a reason they introduced it, and didn't put out anybody that does a lot of it because you want to give people time to get used to it and introduce. For everything that they introduce, they've got to have a counter as well. Otherwise, you're going to end up with one thing dominating the game. It's all about balance. So. Oh, somebody earlier asked about whether or not, and I didn't get a chance because we were talking about whether or not they should rank 5 Crossbones or Agent Venom. So if anybody asked that, my suggestion is Crossbones. I have Agent Venom, Sig 99. In fact, I pulled him again today. Ranked 550 for my war defense only, and he did okay a little bit a couple of months ago, but the last 2 months I think he's gotten 0 kills. He's just too easy to deal with, even on an unblockable SP1. He can't take as many hits, so I would do Crossbones just for. Crossbones is the only champ who doesn't do critical hits. So anytime you see something like what's the node that every critical hit, Bane or one of those, in RTTL, like he's very unique. He's got ability accuracy reduction. He's got, the doesn't do critical hits, turns them into Furies instead. So I would do Crossbow. But then again, it depends on what you really need. If you're going... Sean Smith agrees with me, Crossbones. IMAC disagrees. He says Agent Venom. And like I said, I don't have Crossbones. He's one of the few champs I don't have. But I do have Agent Venom. And I can tell you, if I had it to do all over again, I would not have 550 Agent Venom. I certainly would not have. Because he doesn't have high prestige. There's just nothing about him, in my opinion, that's 550 worth. He's good at 440. IMAX says Crossbones is only good if you face anti-crit nodes like RTTL. AV shrugs off 70% of all debuffs. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be using him on offense, then yeah, maybe AV would be a good choice. Maybe I'm saying it because I don't have Crossbones and I am disappointed with my AV. But again, I just don't see AV as a 550 worthy champ anymore. If I could undo it, I certainly would. Spiked armor. Thank you, Angel. That's it. Spiked armor. Jacob does point out, though, AV does not trigger a lot of MD, but Crossbones sure does. Yeah, because of the Fury. So I think it's going to be a personal choice. You can't be faulted for either pick. It's not like if you ask me who should I rank 5, Luke Cage or Star-Lord. That one's got an obvious answer. This one
Luke
doesn't.
Cage.
So DMR is saying AV should be put on tile 9 or 44 kinetic reactor. Yeah, I usually put him on enhanced special 1, but I'll play around with that a little bit more.
Real quick.
I don't disagree with that, IMAC. AV is definitely better on defense than Crossbones is.
So my name, there you go. I just real quick pushed Spider-Man to an L3 to show he could take it, tank it, and not really take much damage. And on top of it, right before that, I also used Iceman to chain those cold snaps. So yeah. So there you go. Now I'll go back in and see if I can actually do this and see if I can farm some shards, because I totally got stuck after that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jacob, AV has no place on my offensive team. I have so many other champs that are better than him. He would never crack. He certainly wouldn't be on my AQ team or my AW team. I'll use him for questing. If I don't have him on my defense, I'll use him for questing. But he's not good enough to unless I needed him for something specific, like something on 5.1 or 5.2 or something. Computer won't put him that mode to do major damage. My name says I'll rewind because I missed it. Okay, so he's going to check it out.
Yeah, and again, you just kind of early on in the fight, I was able to stack the 2 cold snaps, and again, a large chunk of that is just being able to play aggressive enough to get it before it goes away.
No, Doge, we do not. They have not announced who the next one is going to be. We've got some guesses. I guessed. Who did I guess? Did I guess Angela? I think originally.
Unreal.
I think I guessed Angela, but Frojo thinks it'll be somebody related to a new event.
It'll be interesting.
Camaro says, tell him to use Karnak and spam SP1. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
I'm talking about the web slinger.
Telling you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Karnak.
Iceman also gets through Mordo's Astral Evade, he says. Good to know. IMAX says, just to be 100. Yeah, let's keep it 100, buddy. I wouldn't R5 either unless I had expiring cats, but of the two, AV is the better choice. Neither get that much better as a 550. Could not agree with you more, iMac. I wouldn't do either of them unless I had to use up those cats. Or I desperately needed, somebody for defense because my alliance was going to kick me out because my defense sucked. Sean thinks it'll be Angela. That's who I think it'll be too. That was my guess. Supersonic says, can you look at my last comment and confirm if I'm right? Let me see. Crossbones is good for dealing with a stacked Ant-Man, because if I'm right, Ant-Man can reduce incoming critical hits to regular hits, but Cross still gets his Fury. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right on that. Those critical hits are still happening, but they're not criticals. But he still did a critical, so he should still get his Fury. So it's not that he has an advantage over Ant-Man that he doesn't have over other champs. It's just that he is less bothered by Ant-Man's glancing ability than every other champ. Karnak stops evade 2 with True Strike. Yes. IMAX says in skill, Black Widow, OG, DD, and GP should come way before either of them. I agree. I agree on 2 of those. I don't think OG, DD belongs in that conversation, but Black Widow and GP should definitely. If you have a Gwenpool or a Black Widow, they should definitely be on the top of your skill 550 list. I have them both, and I love them at 550. Jacob, my SIG 99 BW is still a god in this game. What do you say? I agree with that, DMR. I use mine on war offense, and that's never going to change. And Jacob agrees as well. Sean Smith, he does, Bulldog. I love CB. Yeah, I'd like to get him, especially since I still have 2 skill 4-star gems. Stupid kabam.
Bulldog, I got a question for you.
All right.
How much have you spent on this game?
Oh, by the way, you don't have to tell me you have a question for me every time. You could just ask it, FYI.
But I had a question, so I was just stating it.
Okay. I don't know. I bought quite a few daily specials because I gave up my daily coffee and used it on that instead. So I've spent hundreds, over the course of 16 months.
And you realize if you quit the game, all that goes to waste.
Yes, I realize that, because I'm not an idiot.
Okay, I'm trying to put as many things in your brain so you don't quit.
iMac, yeah, I know what he does. I just don't think he's 550 worthy. I think he's too situational, but that's just my personal feeling. Let's see. My only skill 4-stars are OG Daredevil and a duped Widow. And that's pretty good, Ultimate Wallcrawler. I mean, those are 2 on IMAX list and 1 on mine, so yeah, I'm sure. I've been hearing mixed results on OG Daredevil with the Collector. In my opinion on it, watching like Seaton's video fighting him and some other videos was just that you don't have a whole lot of time to play around. So I just went for do as much damage, punch him in the mouth, kick him in the wiener as quick as you can, and then just revive when needed. So Hulk and Thor were kind of my MVPs for that because I just dealt as much damage as I could and then just revived. But then again, I have 40 to 50 revives sitting in my stash at any given time, expiring every other day. So Camaro, best way to get ISO 8 MR. I already did the Spider-Man quest. Story mode, my friend. Act 4 is probably going to be your best way to get ISO. Bar none.
No, I have not, Jose.
Angel says... What's that?
Jose says, Sly, have you gotten the uncollected title yet?
Okay, yeah.
No. I'm right at it. I'm on the final part. And now here I am trying to farm some of these stupid shards. I can't remember what my lineup was I used whenever I did this. But, yeah.
Angel, God. I don't know that I could say. They're both awesome. Man. I would... You're never going to pull OG Vision from a crystal. You will probably pull Stark Spidey at some point. Yeah, IMAX says I was going to test OGDD on the collector, but I fell in love with Hulk instead, did 20k damage for death. Exactly. That's exactly what I did between him and Thor. Thor was even better than Hulk was for me. That's why I like Thor better than Hyperion, because I brought Hyperion too, and he was a joke. Supersonic thinks for skill it should be GP, then Black Widow, then Elektra, then Hawkeye, then OGDD. You don't call it ISO, Bulldog? Sometimes I call it ISO. Usually I call it ISO. But it just depends on how fast I'm talking. Well, Josh, the thing is you could do that, but it's no guarantee,
Yep.
It's not spend $14.50 to get Tech Spidey. It's spend $50 to have a shot at Tech Spidey. Congress. Hey, what's up, Congress 44536? I am try on ISO 2. Completed just about all story event quest content. Not a problem I have. I have about 4,000 ISO at any given point and have to sell a lot of it every day. That's also why I'm still hovering around 7 million even after donating 500,000 a week. Class ISO drops on the Sunday daily quest as well. You don't have to have time if you don't have time to do Act 4. Sean Smith is the same way for Rhino, Ronin, and Cyclops. You ain't pulling them. Exactly. OG Vision requires an awakening gem if anyone was questioning that. Yeah, I don't know if he had them both awakened or not. He didn't say. DMR says, Sly, if you are trying to form the 4-star shards, run 3.
I think he means
50 to 83 fairies. What?
I think he means
Are you doing the Stark Tech or
the
what?
spiderweb thing. Because I know you can farm the
okay.
crystals. So you go with the round 3?
Yeah, I think he's saying run round 3. It's 50 to 83 shards every time. I didn't know that. Shoot, I should have been doing that. Wow. Not that it matters, because every 4-star I get is just one I already have Sig 99. Speaking of which, today I got so pissed off when I pulled my 7th Sig 99 champ in a row. I busted out the old calculator and did some math, and if each one wasn't its own encapsulated event, the odds of me pulling 7 in a row was a number so big I would have died of old age before I finished typing it, because I have... I'm down to 79 champs, 79 4-stars, and I have 60 of them duped and 19 unduped. And there's only 10 champs in the crystals that I don't already have. So the odds of me pulling a champ that I have Sig 99, I think 16 of them, I think it was 16 of them now that I think about it, was like 1.8% chance on every pull that I would pull a champ that I already have Sig 99, and yet I've done it 7 times in a row. So the odds are just ludicrous. Kabam could kiss my butt. Excuse me. The ROL champs are all duped in LOL. Yeah, exactly. Which may be far off for more, but would be an absolute waste of a gem. Yeah, I kind of agree with that too. I almost did it in the early days when I first got them because of that rationale, and I'm glad I didn't.
Who was it?
The 3 ROL champs. You can get them in LOL.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how you do them. Legend says getting them max sig crystals could get you a 5-star immortal Iron Fist. Yeah, it could also give me a +1 signature stone. I tweeted at Kabam today. If you guys want to hear, it was pretty funny. Let me bring it up here. I'm not big on tweeting at companies, but I was a little salty, as you can imagine.
No,
Excuse me.
surely not.
Yeah. So how do I see my tweets? Yeah. So I sent to Marvel Contest of Champions. If I have 16 4-star champs at Sig 99, what are the odds that my last 7 pulls would be one of those 16? Hint: astronomical. Follow up: any idea how insulting it is pulling a champ for the 9th time and getting a +1 Sig stone? Hint: extremely insulting. Those should not be in those max Sig crystals. You know, the thing that you can get for, doing some arena fighting, I can get to with all of the dual credits I have, if Cosmic Arena Battle is up, I can get a 3-star signature stone in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because I could just do the duels. That should not be what I get as my prize for having pulled my 9th Agent Venom. Okay, DMR, Bulldog, I've been busy grinding arena for champs. If not, I would have formed Webslinger for 4-shard. Yeah, I'm glad I know that now so I can work on it tonight.
Hey, Willow, that's up to you, man. Either one. Either one or both or whatever. Just let me know how much. Which I guess I can't do both for you, but whichever one works for me. I'm low on battle chips, but I'm also low, or I'm trying to save up loyalty. So either way.
Yeah, IMAC, that happened to me today too. I had 2 3-stars. They were both max sig. I opened them, and one was shards, and the other was a 3-star Science Awakening gem, which pissed me off even more than a signature stone, because at least a signature stone I can use. Awakening gems are totally worthless to me. At least like 40% and 50% XP boosts I can use for 100 points during item use. But Awakening gems are worthless. All they are is 1,000 gold to me, and that should not be my prize. That's bull crap, and Kabam needs to address it now.
I think I would see more utility on Black Widow as well. The thing about Iceman is it all comes down to that evasion. He's a huge benefit inside war. Unless you're just a really, really good player and you don't want that extra help, you sacrifice maybe a little bit of damage to pick up a guaranteed way out on evasion. And the ability to take on other nodes, so...
Supersonic, I'm not sure, but somebody just before said it was like 50 to 83 shards, if I remember correctly. I haven't done it, so I don't know. I wish they would let us sell Awakening gems like cats, sell 5 to 10 for the next rank up. Yeah, they need to do something, because as more and more people get to where we're at, where we're the max level, we can't go level up anymore, yet I've got, 22 XP boosts right now. And here's the thing. I use up all of my XP boosts during item use. So I've got 22 in my inventory now. That's 22 more times that I have pulled one of those just since the last item use. It's bull crap, and it needs to stop. Change Bulldoggernaut's name to Morton because he's full of salt. Ha ha ha. I'm not sure who you're asking that about, Willow, about MD. Do you guys know a place to grind 4-star shards when you're a level 19? No, Doge. There really isn't anywhere other than the arena. And there's not always an event like this going on where you can grind. Grinding 4-star shards isn't really a thing unless there's a special event like this going on. Yeah, those 3-star gems are for new players. So are the XP boosts. So how about treating us players that have put in the time and effort, not treating us like dog crap, and letting us pull stuff over and over and over again that is worthless. I'm just saying. Yeah, see, JSOX too, same thing. I'm hoping as part of the benefits of the Grandmaster's favor is some revamp to the useless items. Yeah, exactly. I'm tired of being insulted. Kabam said they're making level 60 go higher. Not anytime soon. They've been very. I've seen in the post from Kabam Mike saying they have no intention of raising the level anytime soon. They will in the future, but that's probably a ways off. Bulldog, I love the fact that you have a lot of good facts, dude. Now I'm starting to want and ask more tips and questions to you, dude. Hey, ask away, man. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Absolutely.
What's up, boss 321? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, boss? Good seeing you.
How much energy does it run full exploration for Chapter 3 in Web Slinger? Should be less than one energy refill. I think it's only like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 40. I think it's only like 49 or 50 energy, maybe. It's less than if you're max level, it's less than one energy refill.
For what is that again?
Web Slinger, Act 3. How much energy?
Oh, that's a good question.
Overflowing on, Italian Joe says, overflowing on 2-star Awakening Gems and XP boosts. Level 60 player. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Every time, and the thing is I open a ton of solo crystals because I really am event focused. So I get as many as I can, and I'm opening, on greater solos, I'm opening 5, 6, 8 a day sometimes. And when 3/4 of them are XP boosts and 2-star Awakening Gems and 3-star Awakening Gems, I find it very insulting. Who do we think the final boss for Act 5 will be? I'm thinking Death.
So I think we're looking at Death from what we see. Hayden Collins says, is Venompool any good? I got a 4-star from the Spider-Verse Crystal. I think Venompool is a very underrated champion, I think is what I would say.
I agree. Yeah, I think Venompool is a good champ, especially for newer players. My alt account, I have a 330 duped Venompool. It's my only duped Cosmic, and I use him, and he does very well. His bleed is good. He's got Nom Nom Nom, where he steals a buff and turns it into a regen. His bleed on his SP2 is brutal. So yeah, I like Venompool.
Yeah, I think Venompool is a great champion to have.
Mm-hmm.
I would compare his bleed to Cap World War II's.
Yeah, I would too. Camaro, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it all depends on where your game progress is. If you're like on my alt account, where I've only got a few 440s and I don't have, let's say I don't have a lot of, I've got like a duped Karnak, a duped Falcon. I would certainly do Venompool before I do either of those. Duped She-Hulk, I'd do Venompool before that. Duped Luke Cage, duped Groot. I would do Venompool before all of those too. So I disagree with that statement. I don't think it's for everybody, but I think it's for some people. I think it's worth it.
And it always depends too, guys. The thing about it is, it's so hard. Anytime somebody says so and so's not worth certain rank, okay, so if you don't have anyone else and that's your premier champ, you just gonna sit around and wait and hope, because eventually it comes to the point where you have to have somebody leveled up to go to the next part. You can't just sit back and say, "Well, I'm waiting. I'm gonna get that one champ. Let me just keep waiting here." Champions don't just show up in your files. They're required for you to do something to get them. I'm gonna jack around and lose my Stark Spidey real quick if I'm not careful.
Okay, so let me ask you this on this Web Slinger. I see a 2-star, a 3-star, and a 4-star chest. Oh, and a 5-star. So I could just warp right to the 5-star one, beat that line and Electro, and get whatever's in that chest, right?
Correct.
Or should I do all of them? Is there something good in the 2 and the 3, or are those going to be like ISO most likely?
I think it's the key here is you go straight to the end and move on.
To the 5.
Yep. I think it's a 4, but
I think I see a 5. There's a 3. F
should
is
be
a
2
4.
4s.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's a 4.
It should be 2 4s.
Oh, okay. Oh, one on each side.
Yep. I think you start with C and then work your way down.
I'm an idiot. I went straight to F, but that's not like it's that hard. So
No.
okay. Carlos, I've stopped opening the solo crystals because of the overflow. Almost at 1,000,000 shards for them. Kabam does need to fix them. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like I said, the XP boosts, they're worth 100 points apiece during item use. So, right off the bat, I usually got 3,000 points in item use just from those. Because there's no point saving them. They're not going to... See, because I don't even think it's worth saving them because you're going to use the SIG stones. You're going to sell the, you're going to use the IP or the XP boosts during item use because they're worth good points. And then you just sell off the 3-star awakening gems and the 2-star awakening gems, and they're worth $1,000 and $100 a piece respectively. So, JSOC says the easiest path gives 15. Okay, well, good to know.
Interesting.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I got to get rolling. My wife's cooking dinner, and we got to give the dogs a bath tonight. So
Bath
I am probably
night.
already in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yep, bath night. Well, it's been fun hanging, you guys. Take care.
Hey, take care, Bulldog. Have fun with the Bulldog baths and your movie?
Yeah, we're gonna watch Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, that's right. You're restarting Harry Potter, correct?
Yep. Started with some Philosopher's Stone last night.
No.
All right. Good night.
Hey, take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in. And Bulldog is out of here like a jet. All right. So yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of farming some shards. All right, Star, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And the Star is still here at least. So
I would just like to say, if Bulldog even considers quitting, I'm gonna call his Bulldogs and they're gonna set him straight.
what is wrong with you? Jacob, are you available? We got a request to bring you in here, buddy. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm getting hit. Good news
I
is...
feel like that's a rhetorical question because I've spent so much on a stupid crystal. Like, you should already know something's wrong.
You gotta remember, I've bought my fair share of crystals, so...
Well, nobody ever said you were right in the head either, now did they?
I don't really care. I can tell you this. I enjoy every crystal I got from them. I mean, every champion I got from them, so there you go.
Camaro's asking if you can get on the call.
Alright, guys, if you're interested in jumping on the call with us, message me online. The Line app, it's... you can find me on the Line app. It's just SlycemGaming. So look me up, add me, and then at that point I will tell you what you need to do to get on the line with us here as well. So I see Frojo's
Bro
around.
2D2.
What he's doing.
All 4 stars should go to rank 3. I don't care if it's Joe Fix-It. Put it to rank 3.
What's up, Jacob?
Heyo.
What you know, brother?
What?
What do you know? Anything exciting?
Nope.
Fair enough. All right, guys, you were asking for him. Here is the one and the only Jacob Schaefer, our 100% LOL master. Any tips for 100% web slinger? Don't get discouraged. Take your time, and just let it happen. I mean, the thing about it is if you push to get the kill, you will die. It's just that simple. Just sit back, take your time, play smart, and let the kills come to you. Because so often I would go after kills, pushing it, and I ended up getting hit. And it was just stupid mistakes. Then I would get mad, and then I would push even further. So it was just kind of a non-stop catch-22 of making stupid mistakes. So yeah, just take your time and let the kills come to you.
Yeah, Sonic, nobody ever said I was sane.
All right. So who had a question for Jacob? Somebody was wanting you on the line.
Yeah, DMR wanted me on.
DMR, do you have something for Jacob? Jacob's probably one of the quietest people in my group, so let him. You're gonna have to ask him tons of questions. Otherwise, it's like having a mouse on the line. He's over there just minding his business, eating potato chips, playing Call of Duty, or whatever. Yeah, Ryan M. It really is a quest line of patience. Skill comes into play, but I think it's all a large chunk of it is patience. Jacob, what do you think? If you were going to give a guy an advice, um, what's your advice here on the web slinger to go 100%?
Yeah, you definitely need to be patient. That's really all it is. Can't be going balls out.
No, you've got to set back a tad. Hey, what's up, Jar77 Gaming? Good seeing you, buddy. Long time no see.
Nah, Joshua, me getting drunk doesn't change.
Star no saying much.
Let's see here. I didn't see that Joshua says Jacob get drunk. I bet you'll be talking. Ryan M. Only attack when Spidey and Miles is stunned. Relax when Black Spidey is on evade mode. Bait heavy on Spider Gwen. See, on Spider Gwen, I baited her L2. I thought that's where it was at. Yeah. Gaming says he's 13, by the way. So is it okay if I get online with you? I got some questions and I can help. Look, age really doesn't matter to me. Just don't be annoying, guys. Respect everybody else. That's my big thing is make sure you're respectful, take care of everybody else, and realize that people have a right to their opinion, whichever way that wants to be. So, all right, let's see how many shards I get out of this. Because they're saying you're supposed to be able to farm them here. So 38 shards.
What'd you do the full round 3?
No, I just did the last 2.
You got
No, Joshua,
38.
we are not. I'm only in a 4.6 alliance, and then Jacob here's in like the top so many in the game. So.
And none of us 3 are actually in the same alliance. However, myself, Bulldog, Anthony, A. Willow are all in the same alliance. So yeah, Jacob, out of that, I did the last 2 lines, and I got 38 shards.
Huh. Wow.
That doesn't seem like a lot to me, but maybe that's because I'm used to just seeing more stuff.
Jacob, did you see what Wesley said?
Is he talking to me or you?
I think it was you because it was going along with the comment of you.
Well, I am not old enough to drink, but I'm in college. So
Yeah, he sounds 30 though, so I don't know what you're saying. He's sounding young. Now, if you're talking about me, oh yeah, I'm only 16, so.
Jar77 Gaming saying, been working a lot, put YouTube on that back burner now. But once he gets sorted out, he's going to be back, and he's going to be on that hype train back to the top. Good seeing you, man.
IMAC, we are 14.3 million, top 15 in war and alliance rating. I think we're 12 right now in war.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Special?
No, we dropped to 14.
Alright, what's my inventory looking like? So much junk. Alright, we'll go back into... You know what, I wonder if I got anything going in Alliance questing.
Joshua, what map do you guys run for AQ?
Hey, thanks, Jar77. He says, thanks, bud. Glad to see you doing well. Keep it up. We're trying. Believe me. We're constantly on the go trying to make sure we stay on it.
That was a question by Joshua too. He was asking us um what maps we run. Are you full map 5, Sly?
We are. We're 55555.
We're 55655. IMAC, no, Thorloki hasn't tried to poach me, and I wouldn't join them if they even asked.
Bam.
It would be a step down for me. Not to hate on them, but yeah.
Boom.
There's the Chidster.
Ooh. Today is a good day. How you doing, people?
Well, that sucked. I thought I had the block down, but apparently not.
I beat the collector. His
Ooh,
gray hair
Collector is
kiss.
down.
Yup, he can kiss my T4 basics. Cause I hate that dude. And how are you, Jacob?
Chid.
What?
I said, how are you?
Doing alright.
And how are you, Star?
I'm good, and I opened more vulture crystals today.
Oh, Lord.
I awakened my 3-star star key.
Well, that's something.
It's not enough.
I guess I shouldn't tell you that someone in my alliance opened
No,
5 and
no.
I want to. And how's your son's birthday? Slice?
It was good. I spent the day at the water park, came home, had people at the house, did all that fun stuff, and now here I am broadcasting our typical late night run. So
Yeah, Willow, I was watching Anchorman, so I did not see the notifications.
no, I see how it
And,
is. Hating on the group now.
hey, no one comes before Ron Burgundy. No one.
I don't disagree. We was actually watching some Ron Burgundy clips the other day while we were selling cars. It was a great time. We were watching the fight scene.
Oh, I don't know how to get so many people to just come for those scenes.
It's so awesome.
And how did Kanye West end up there?
I don't know, but the Super Ace says, should I use a Mutant Awakening gem on Psylocke or wait for a better champion? I also have a generic gem. Dude, I would wait. I mean, I like Psylocke, but she's not somebody I'd be worried about awakening.
Jacob cares to contradict or
I was
agree?
gonna say, what's your guys' opinion?
Because I don't have her at all.
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of Psylocke.
I'd probably wait, even though she is good.
She's good, but I there's just so many other mutants that I would want to have that gem before her.
Okay, my name says I use in an alt account a Hawkeye rank 2 really low. Oh, he's telling someone else. And what's up, Cam? Willow gets it. He is Ron Burgundy. And Doge. I think that's Doge. Doge X Gaming, who are you asking? That is Doge, right? DOG?
I'm not real sure. Ryan M., you're welcome for the tips. I hope they work out, man. A Willow says you're a bit late here, Chid.
Yeah. Well, when he started singing Sky, Rockets in Flight, that was it.
I
I
agree.
had to keep rewinding. Well, that's the best thing ever.
our gaming 24. My name is SlycemGaming on the Line app. A Willow says I'm Ron Burgundy. Great movie. God, I love that movie. Tipsy says, hey, do you guys use generic ISO to level up champions? There you go. Answer that one.
Nope, I don't. I usually just sell it.
See, I'm the same way. Chid,
Wait, what's the question?
do you use basic ISO to level champions?
Yes, if I have some.
Chid always gets on to me for like searching through my inventory, finding my class specific ISO.
Oh yeah, I just take the ones that are about to leave and just use those. See what's the best team. 5.2 is easy. You don't have to. You have nothing to worry about in 5.2.
You got one thing to worry about.
Collect.
Oh,
And
I thought. Go ahead.
And you got, if you don't have enough lead immune champs, you have the Caltro path to worry about in the Storm
that
class,
True.
Oh, I hate that class.
the Villain path in the Collector
Yeah,
class.
that's the absolute worst. Like complete worst. And then you have the freaking Chaos path. That's the one I took because that arguably is the easiest. Arguably.
Tipsy, as far as how do you get class ISO, it's all about duplicating your champs. Dupe as many champs as you can. Stara99, hi guys, I joined your group online today. Awesome, welcome welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. If you do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, the like button, share it. Go grab a family member, the neighbor's dog. You broadcast it throughout the neighborhood. Whatever it takes, get them to come hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it as we continue to grow. So any help we can get, we're always excited about it. So,
Star, correct me if I'm wrong. You're pretty high rated in the game, aren't you?
No.
Stara isn't?
Star.
Not
Oh.
you, Star.
Say star, not star.
I said Stara.
He
His name is Star Volts in the game talking.
that was funny. Boop. All right. There's my changes.
5.5 is easy on its own. You can take any path and survive. As long as Moon Knight is not on evade beak, you're pretty much fine. In my opinion. In my opinion.
I'm laughing at iMac here. He says that line chat needs a slow mode. Ha ha ha. Had over 600 replies. I didn't even see last I checked. Yeah, it's been insane. It's growing really quick. Kind of surprised me. Hey, what's up, Smokeman27? Good seeing you. Yeah, Star 99 is 551k. Holy smokes.
That's what I...
Well, yeah, what was the cutoff for cable with this arena?
Like
That passed.
3.2.
Yeah, like 3.2.
3.2?
I was the one screaming,
Oh, wow.
it's going to be low. Everybody else trying to make me feel like a shankopotamus over here. Oh no, almost 5 million. You might be safe at 15. All right, 5. Come on, get out of here. I just don't see anything on cable. He's a good champion, but he's not great at anything. And then there's so many other people that go in front of him. Like even if you get him, it's hard to rank him up because there's so many other mutants that you want to rank up ahead of him. I don't know.
Yeah, Kebab messed up on his abilities. They really messed up. Because he can do much more than just shoot guns. And this is where Star goes to Wikipedia to tell us what he can do.
I don't look too much into the X-Men.
What? The X-Men are the best.
Oh, I can give you a what's it called, Sparkle?
How about this? How about Stara said incorrect. He, whatever it is here, wrong. Just checked. It's 555k.
If
gonna
you
say
want to
that-
know, the only comics I've looked at which are Marvel are a lot of the Wolverine, Old Man Logan, X-23, and James Hudson, and then the Inhumans versus Mutants. That's about it.
I'm just gonna say that the metal arm that Cable has, he gave it to himself.
Yeah.
and it's really confusing, but he gave it to himself.
Smokeman27 says, is it because of cable or T4 basic going on at the same time? It's a combination of the two. But I think a large chunk of it is people were just not going to grind for cable. I know I wasn't. I said I was going to. I didn't even do like 2 million. I don't even know if I did 1.5 million, to be quite honest with you. I got in the pool, grabbed some milestones, and here I need it. I mean, I'm supposed to be working towards getting enough 5-star shards to be ready for Green Goblin when he comes around. So, has anybody heard for sure? Is this 100% confirmed on that tech and science?
Chid, you said you were gonna ask him.
Yeah, he didn't reply. I don't think he saw it. I'll ask again. I don't know why. Oh no, because he just put it up. But let me. Where is he? Because he was on the call. You guys talked to him before, so you know him.
Oh yeah, the guy from Hungary or whatever it was.
Russia.
Was he Russian?
What
I didn't
is
know he
wrong?
was.
Yes.
Not for nothing. Hungary's right there, dude.
I
Actually,
like how you're saying hungry when it's hungry.
Hungary. What?
Yeah, that's how it's actually pronounced.
Really? Because that's not how my buddy from Hungary calls it.
Something's wrong there then, or they're teaching me wrong in school. But then again, I do go to school in the middle of nowhere. So.
Yeah. I had a.
Go ahead. There you go.
No, I was just gonna pester Star some more. So go ahead,
Oh.
Chad.
I was gonna say Smokeman27. We cannot really say it's because the T4 is going at the same time. That's why he was lower. Because sometimes those things don't really play a part in cutoffs.
I just don't think there's a whole lot there. I don't think there's a whole lot to go after. And maybe I'm wrong, but Jacob, I mean, what's your thoughts, Chid? You guys tell me what you think. But I just don't see anything to go after.
For cable,
Yeah.
and just if you don't have them, you may want them just to have them. Other than that,
But is he worth a 5 million grind?
no.
Is he worth a 4.5 million grind to you?
No. He ain't worth a 2 mil grind for me.
Yeah, Jacob doesn't like the arena. I don't know if you noticed. And Abelo, what happened was Apocalypse gave him the virus as a baby. Then he grew up thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get revenge." So he went back in time, gave the virus to Apocalypse, and Apocalypse used the virus to get more power and give it to him as a baby. That's what happened. He gave it to himself. So if he didn't go back in time, you know how time works. You may not have it. 22 mil. You did 20. Wow. Stara, why would you do 22 million
For what?
when he was a featured?
Because it's cable.
Yeah. Nathaniel
Same
Summers.
reason with Carnage.
Oh, that was a bigger disappointment.
Yeah, but the thing is, whenever your rating is 555,000, something tells me you have enough champs that you can just roll through the arena on a feature like that and put up some insane points.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I would think. And again, I can't see the chat, so somebody do me a favor and please make sure the chat gets attended to.
Sorry, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be shit. I'm grinding 4-star shards too.
4-star shards and what?
I need like. I was gonna say I need like 200 because after this war win, I'll be like 200 away. So just grinding it.
Doge Gaming, we use Skype for calls, not line.
Yep, just
So
send
you
me a
can-
message on there.
Yeah, so send him a message online and he will get you added on Skype. And my name says I don't have cable, only did the milestones this arena, knocked the road about him. Really, may go for him next arena, but won't grind much. Eh, you're not really missing much. He's one of those champs they have to build masteries around, if you really think about it. And Amax says the first cable feature grind was the most hyped in MCOC history. I mean, yeah, because his arena ran for 3 weeks.
Not
I
three
will no 2 weeks.
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, two
So
weeks.
here's a thing that I find kind of interesting. So in our chat, we've had a couple people say, "Oh, he went so low. Okay, I'm gonna go for him maybe." This is why we're seeing champions come up with a higher second round total than a first. Like people are missing the boat on the first go round on some of these champs, because these champs have
Yeah.
no reason to go high. I mean, there's no reason for Cable to go stinking high in the arena. You wanted him, go for him on that first round. I mean, it's there for the taking.
Hmm. Curtis Gibson says only future I ever gone for was Iceman. It was hell, but I got him. Congratulations. And Star 99 says cable is arena usage for me only. How dare you? How dare you? He has a synergy with Deadpool and what's her name? Rogue that you can tie in for defense, you know? SP1 node, don't doubt him. Let's see. And Thorns. Let's see. Billy Barrett says, I seriously doubt it. He will come back because after X-Men Apocalypse, they have so much more to explore before reaching to nowadays. I think he'll
Talking
come back.
about,
The movies?
yeah, they're talking about Hugh Jackman there.
Oh, he may come back as he may come back in the Deadpool movie, but that's it. That's his limit. Ultimate Wall Crawler. Oh, he's Adam Billy. Where is it? Star. I grinded 22 and 21 when he came out. Really.
It's high.
I would like to know what your rank was. And Joshua Swenson. Why are Sundays no champ arenas? You guys want to take this one?
It's just a 3-day cycle. I mean, so
Yeah, because you having arenas all through. Well, 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 well. Oh no. Yeah, no. Mm,
Stara
not
says
good
she
about
has
that.
every, or Stara says they got every. Sorry, I missed it. Stara says I have every 4-star except Thanos, Kang, and OG Vision. Wow.
Haha, I have King. Ha.
Smokeman says, really? Freaking Jacob. Oh, man, I can't read this thing.
What?
I broke shit.
Okay.
I missed it.
Why is Kabam slash Netmarble making these new champs that are so wanted by the community total trash, i.e. Cable, Carnage, or sorry, not or where the new ones we're less excited for are awesome, like Grumple. That's Kabam. They try to get too literal with everything.
I
That's
love Gwenpool's character.
that's the thing. They try to nitpick the tiny little details no one gives a damn about, and elaborate on that on the champion. Like Yondu's supposed to be Mystic, but that Mohawk made him attack. And Gwenpool, there's not
I
much to go.
honestly couldn't see Yondu Mystic.
Mm, I really, it just depends. And Cable, he has telekinesis, so his SP3 that tiny bit of pushing on the wall. That's it. And his guns. All they mention about his other abilities is he's trying to keep his virus in check. Otherwise, it would have taken over and killed him a long time ago. Let's see, Hugh Jackman. Wait. His arena. Okay, you read that one. Joshua, I'm not sure he's done exactly. Maybe a cameo once in a while.
We might get a couple of those.
Yep. And Star Wars ranked in the top 100. That's not bad actually. So that's what it takes to get there. See, and then Marco says Fox jacked it up. Marvel would have had Hugh Jackman in like 5 more awesome movies. SMH. I think it was more
Probably right.
Fox that because Marvel doesn't have any say in it.
No, that's what he's saying is Fox messed up. Had Marvel had the
Uh,
rights to Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, they're saying he would have been in all sorts of movies.
he wasn't supposed to be Wolverine. He was literally a last minute
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. They offered that part to a lot of people, I believe.
Yeah, they had someone for the part actually. And I think the guy chose another project or something. Let's see. And Ultimate Warlord says Patrick Stewart wants to possibly come back for Deadpool 2, and Legion, it will make sense for them to use McAvoy in present day or recast when it leads up to Logan. I think they will lead it up to Logan. Hello. They may not do that. Let's see.
Here's an
Yeah.
interesting one.
I mean, one sec, Ultimate Warlord, most people in Australia have skin cancer. Like, it's it's a Tuesday for them. I have to say, because I asked my friend in Australia, and he said so. See what I'm gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, Jason says if OG Deadpool comes back into the arena, is it gonna be a 20 million arena?
Yeah.
Most
I
likely.
think so.
I'd put up 30 mil.
I mean,
So it needs to have that going.
what sucks is, as much as I would want to have a chance and grind for him, I would know there's no possible way.
Yes, you could if you put in like 5 Odins.
Nope, still couldn't do it.
And Starra, don't you dare use the flex hands emoji. Use a flex freaking MasterCard emoji for having OG Deadpool. Wait, no, I'm thinking of freaking Vision. Never mind. Flex on, my friend. And Unstable Man, yes, I do believe a fraction of us have faced Nightcrawler in the last war. I'm tired of my gaming hanging up. Yes, Wesley, that is a problem. And Billy Burrett says, when is X-23 Venom from the Venomverse coming to MCOC? Well, once they give her a story, she may come. Because the Venom movie has to start the Venomverse in the Sony cinematic universe, of course. But the comics are already underway. So brace yourself for what's it called again? The Wolverine Incredible Hulk hybrid.
Who's producing the Venom movie? Like, what's the main company? Fox or what?
It's
It'd be
Sony?
Sony and Marvel, I believe.
Nah, it's just Sony. It's their
It's
universe.
gonna suck then.
Yeah, the villain is Carnage. Villain.
Interesting.
Sony screwed up Amazing Spider-Man. They're gonna screw up Venom.
Shh! Don't crush my dreams more than they already are.
What's his name? Tom Hardy. I don't think he can mess it up.
So they
That,
can mess it up.
I mean, Topher Gracie? The guy from That 70 Show, he definitely messed it up. Let's see, where would you... Smoke Man, I don't know why Yondu would be Mystic. I just don't. Maybe because he's blue? I just don't know. That's what that's what the post said. And Adam Marco, Hugh Jackman was not born to be Wolverine. He just got liked on the roll.
All right, real quick here. I'm gonna bring in Gaming 24. Guy that's been around watching it a little bit, especially here lately. If you're interested and you want to jump in the chat with us, please let us know. We'd definitely be interested in having you. All right, let's get him in here and see what he had to say. And again, guys, no, I'm not really doing anything awesomely cool tonight. Just kind of grinding out some potions, as we said here in chat about the game and different things. If you have a question, let us know. Super excited to hear ideas and thoughts from you guys, so don't hesitate.
Yes, we're always reading the chat, even if Sasman doesn't see it. We see it. See, I just got the notification that they're live. Wow.
Same.
All right.
Okay, as Marco, I cannot deny it. He does look like Wolverine, given the beard and the hair.
Who's that?
But Wolverine is Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah.
But Wolverine is short, not tall. Like, come on, he has a hunchback.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman is 6'2", and the original Wolverine in the comics is 5'3".
Right.
Yeah, he's super little. I knew that. Whew.
Wow.
Let's see.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, can you hear us?
Am I?
Hey, there you are. Now we got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I have one question right now.
Sure.
What do you think 3-star the hood? Like, my account sucks really bad, but I have
Nah.
I have a 3-star the hood. That's my best. Is he a good guy?
Yes, he is.
If you really have a new account, then yeah, absolutely. The hood is a great champion to have. He gives you a lot of control. The invisibility off his L2 is nice to have.
Yeah. Yeah, the invisibility.
And let me tell you something right now. Your account does not suck unless you take Luke Cage R4. But still, you're growing. Just keep
That
at
Luke
it.
Cage pulled me through Chapter 3 of RTTL.
Stop it.
Just like to say that.
Oh man.
So yeah.
And go
On
ahead.
one of my 3-star crystals, I opened it, and I was like, I just passed the Spider Gwen, and I got an Ant-Man instead, and it really sucked.
You got a what? Oh, an Ant-Man?
Yeah. Ant-Man's not that good at all.
No, but he's not a bad defender, and there's a lot of other things that you can do with him. So, look, if you've got a new account, you're just really starting out, don't get down on champions. The best advice I can give you, man, is take whatever champions you have and find a way to put them to use. There's tons of ways to put other champions to use and be able to make something out of them. You just got to be smart about it and be creative. Put together the right team and let them just kind of help you out. Now, don't get me wrong. There becomes a point. Where you're gonna want certain champions for certain things, and it's gonna happen. So, but just stay calm, stay collected, and continue to grow because it will go fast. And whenever it starts happening, you're gonna really enjoy it.
Alright, wait. In your opinion, what's the worst, ever champion in this game?
The worst champion in this
Joe
game.
Fix It.
Yeah. In all of y'all's opinion.
To me, it's
Joe
She-Hulk.
Fix It.
I hate She-Hulk.
She-Hulk? What?
Yeah, I don't.
She-Hulk
like her.
has some use if there's some. Joe Fix It has none.
At
Yeah,
least
she's pretty bad.
What? She is?
Yeah, I don't like her, but that's my personal opinion. I think she's easy to dodge. She feels clunky to me. I don't like the way she plays. So for me, it's that reason. Iron Patriot would be another one, but I like the way Iron Patriot plays up until he hits his signature ability. So it's kind of like one of those things where I'm okay with it until then. So I don't like the way She-Hulk plays. So for me, it'd be She-Hulk, just for the way she plays.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, thank you again for letting me join this call. This is really awesome.
Hey, man, not a problem. Again, we love taking calls from anybody. Guys, if you're interested in joining the call, you want to ask a question or two, have a chat, let us know. We'll be happy to bring you in on the call.
Tipsy112 would like to join.
Tipsy wants to join. Tipsy, feel free to hit us up online. Get with Chid. Chid's our guy that helps bring people into the chat. So get with him, and he'll be happy to set it up so you can come join us on a live call, ask a question or two, and we'll go from there. My name said it's actually Radio Slycem, only Slycem doesn't want to change the channel's name at Wesley Allen.
That's the point. Wesley Allen, Russell Crowe as Wolverine. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't know. Real quick, Jason, you say, what is your alliance place, Slycem? Do you mean where did we place an alliance quest? Do you mean what's our prestige? Let me know. Star99 says, I don't like King Groot. And a Marco, lamest player, Kamala Khan.
What?
So, there's the thing. You got tons of opinions, and there is no right, there is no wrong. Billy, we do it all through Skype, so.
Indeed, we do.
And again, get with Chid. Chid will get you the information needed to join the call and set it up for you.
See. The chair answers questions. Yes, yes, she does.
Everybody loves the chair. So here, let me ask you this: gaming so far, what do you think of the channel? Have you enjoyed it? Is there something we should do that we're missing? What's your thoughts?
I love your channel so much. Like, it's awesome. I love coming to here just to like see what I need to rank up and what's good and all in the play in the game. And yeah, I come to your channel a lot for updates, and I watch your live stream like all the time. So yeah, I love your channel.
Awesome. Cool.
Doge, quick question.
What?
What's your max team rating?
My max team rating? I think right now it's like 2,000 or something. I don't know. I have to check because I am on a level 19 account right now. I have 2 accounts. One of them that I accidentally quit a long time ago that was really good, and this one. I gotta check.
And don't let Star discourage you.
No, I'm
Of all people.
actually trying to help him because I remember trying to grow at level 19.
You're breaking up a little bit.
I thought that was me. Tipsy,
Honestly,
add me on mine, I'll set you up.
Yep.
my least favorite character in this whole game is the Vision.
Your least favorite?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Every time I play with Vision, I always get like KO'd. And really, I don't know, every time for me, and I rank them up and rank them up. Like, I tried both the Visions, and normally just, the Vision, it's not good.
I'm not saying your opinion is wrong, but in most players, he's top 10 in the game.
What?
Yeah, he's really good, man.
Don't worry, he'll get to the point where he realizes the Vision is nice. Don't worry. I used to hate Vision, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know why right now. It's just Vision is.
Yeah, it's because of the only does damage with his specials because of power. That's why.
Yeah, I mean.
Where's the best?
Do what?
Wait. I was gonna ask, where's the best place to get 4-star shards right now? I'm trying to find.
The arena. Is your best bet.
Yeah.
Just try to grind as much as you can, get your milestones, dupe champions, and dupe champions.
Alright.
That would be my advice.
Yeah, alright. I'll take your advice.
Well, that's good. I like that. Whew. I was worried. No, I'm just kidding.
DMR News, Ego made human bodies. Actually, no, he just made bodies. For what he thought humans look like. He just made bodies and went across planets. And he made Star-Lord the natural way. If that's what you're asking.
So, gaming, was there anything else that you wanted to tell us?
No, that's all. I mean, I would have more questions later on, but yeah.
Sure. Well, I tell you what.
Looks.
If you think of anything, let us know. You can always ask
Yep.
in the chat, and when again, we'll have one or two nights here coming up where we're going to continue taking guest phone calls. Today works out really
All right.
well because I got stuck being busy, so I didn't really have anything I wanted to chat about. So this works out great.
Yep.
So
Nice. Oh,
That-
man.
Doge.
Panzer Roots.
Yeah.
Add me on line. My ID is the Starvolts, and if you ever need any tips, just PM me.
All right.
Star, give me your lines.
I'm really hoping the next daily champ, like, the daily rewards you get, I'm really hoping the next one is, like, someone good.
who? Well,
No.
first off, you had Archangel and Iceman, both.
Archangel, yeah. Wait, Iceman was already he was already one?
Yeah,
Yep.
they go by the previous arenas as they were released.
Dang it.
So here, let me ask you this:
So you,
who is it you would like to see in that crystal? If you get to pick, who would you put there?
I would put, like, the Beast or the Vulture or somebody. Somebody like, yeah, the Beast. I don't know. The Beast?
I'm just giving you.
Oh.
It's all-
Don't pay attention to Chid.
Oh, you know what would be cool?
What's that?
If they would have, like, Venompool or somebody, or Agent Venom, well, Agent Venom's not that really good to me on my team, but Venompool would be awesome too.
Venompool's a good champion, highly underrated, can be used in a lot of different
Yeah, he's really
scenarios.
underrated.
Well, yeah, your best bet so far right now is Summoner's Advancement for 4-star shards. That's
Right.
true.
True.
DMR, the reason Agent Venom is skilled is because of his training, his military training. That's why he's skilled. Favorite characters and
You know
those-
what I wish they would do is tell us each time. And this champion was a skill because of. That would be kind of cool to know exactly, so we're not just guessing.
I mean, sometimes it's fun to guess. Sometimes it's just like, why?
But see, that's the
Like,
problem. I'm the type of
why?
person I like to know why things are the way they are.
Like, I want to know why. What's the name? Phoenix is a cosmic.
Because she's a cosmic being? I mean, that would make sense to me.
'Cause I don't know much about Phoenix's backstory. That's why I'm just wondering, like, how she come from space? Like, where did Phoenix itself come from?
The Phoenix is a cosmic
like a-
being.
It's Cosmic Insider or something like that.
Correct. The Phoenix Force is a cosmic entity, basically.
The Billy Bird says, has anyone else seen the Easter egg New Hammer?
The what?
Easter eggs New Hammer.
No.
Easter egg.
Oh,
I think in
No,
Thor.
I'm assuming we're talking about Thor.
Jason, he means the regular Daisy Crystal because he can still get 3 stars from those.
wait. You're talking about the Thor movie or?
He didn't specify. He just said, has anyone else seen the Easter egg New Hammer?
Wow. I don't know.
And
Oh,
a stable man says you need a 5-star Pikachu.
New Hammer in the. I'm thinking he's talking about the movie. Well,
Hey,
I saw the
think he's talking
trailer.
about the Ultimate
hey
Hammer.
real quick here, gaming. Joshua Swinson in the chat says, "Is the guy in the call in an alliance?" I forgot his name. Sorry. He's sorry he forgot your name. But are you in an alliance currently?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm in an alliance.
There you go.
Are you happy in the alliance?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like, our leader has, wait, let me check. He had something good. I forget his name. He's really good, though.
Okay, because
Star.
Be careful because some people leading new players tend to quit the game and just leave everyone stranded. And if that ever happens, let us know. We'll find you new lines.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, his name is Robin and BB and C, whatever that is. And yeah, he has a 4-star Karnak, a 4-star Crossbones, 4-star Voltron, and 3-star Red Hulk. And they're like, I think the Karnak's duped too. Yeah, the Karnak's duped.
Yeah, once you see the stars white, that's duplicated.
Yeah, it's duped. I have a lot of duped characters.
And Wesley Allen, if you have Nightcrawler, he can't go through Power Shield.
I have a quick
Wait.
question for you guys.
Sure.
That's away.
Am I the only one that thinks it would be smarter if the stars started out the silver and when you duped them they turned gold?
Ooh.
Good question.
Because
I don't know.
silver is more valuable, so I'm just like, why is
Well,
it the other way?
You know what? Maybe that's not silver. Maybe it's platinum.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it platinum?
I really don't know.
Yeah, it's platinum.
It looks like a little bit of both, like, because some are
Yeah.
shaded slightly different. Some parts of it.
Couldn't tell you, but I'm gonna say it's platinum now.
Well, that makes me feel better about it then.
Good. And as long as you're okay, Star, then we're all okay as well. Because that's what
And
matters.
Billy Barrett says, right, going back to what I said, I can't wait for the new Thor for MCOC and Gladiator Hulk. We're still waiting confirmation for those.
We won't be getting a new Thor. Gladiator Hulk? Most likely, but Thor, probably not.
Really, you don't think so?
Well, we'll get a new Thor in terms of Beta Ray Bill.
We haven't even seen Better Ray Bill yet.
He is
Don't
coming.
you dare say
I have
in
faith.
freaking what's it called Guardians of the Galaxy, because all we saw was a back. That was all we saw.
We saw Beta Ray Bills in the Thor Ragnarok trailer.
No, as a statue.
No.
He was?
Statue.
Yeah, but
You
he's still
think
there.
he's in there.
No,
Yeah.
that is clearly him.
Nobody's
They have
confirmed.
not
Clearly.
even dropped him. Ever.
It's not confirmed.
Beta
It
Ray
just
Bill is as
kind of
real
looks like his
as-
head.
Yeah, he's as real as the Infinity
But it was
Gauntlet that you saw
even
in
his
Thor.
special armor before he got the Thor armor.
We'll
You
see.
guys want to hear? You guys want to hear something about Infinity War?
Sure, what do you got?
Well, my dad, he said, like, there is some leaked trailer, and he watched it, and I said, oh my gosh, send me a link. And the link was blocked the time I got there, but he
I
said, like,
watched it.
Yeah, I saw it
Oh,
too.
yeah, he said he saw Spider-Man, and, like,
It was good.
It
Yeah,
might.
Spider-
I don't know if
He
he should
thought-
say what he's in, because it might spoil the actual movie that's out right now for Spider-Man. But
Yeah.
It's a post-credit scene. Doesn't really spoil much.
yeah,
oh my gosh, you know what would be a weird add to this game?
Real quick, what's going on in the chat? Because we haven't really talked about the chat. And I can look and I
Oh.
can halfway see people talking.
They're
I'm
talking
bored.
amongst themselves.
Maybe.
Yeah, Billy Brad, they definitely teased the hammer. For real.
Talking about Beta Ray Bill's hammer.
Yeah, and Captain Bravo says I'm worthy Thor? Question mark.
nah.
Did you guys see? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Did you guys see Beta Ray Bill's hammer in that MCOC commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. That got me hyped.
Oh. Oh.
But
Battery
those
Bill is coming?
we don't know yet. It
Star.
may come. What he does is going to be a long time from now.
Star
Yeah,
wants
very,
him to
very
come,
well.
but there's been no confirmation of it whatsoever.
It showed Doc Ock's arms in a trailer a little bit ago, and he's coming now.
He
Yeah, and the show-
has.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Better Ray Bill has a better chance of coming than a new Thor.
Yeah.
Why do you think that there won't be a new Thor? Just out of curiosity.
We don't need one.
Okay.
And there's nothing to tie him to the story.
Yeah, we have Thor already. Really, all they could do is give him one with the new hammer or without one, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. And I'm looking off that picture with the question marks and stuff, and there's no hints at Thor on that.
Yep. And besides, if they do bring a new Thor, what's gonna do have the same animations as the other Thors? Other people with hammers? Same damn animation. Movesets too.
Yeah, but what if they brought in the Gladiator, the unworthy Thor there?
As long as he has a hammer, he will have the same animation. Because Kabam is lazy. Just like that.
Do you know what would be an interesting add to MCOC?
What?
What if they added like Squirrel Girl or something?
But I mean,
Sorry, cutting out. She may be coming because they recently cast her in a series, I believe.
Oh no. I was just saying that oh jeez. I wonder how competitive she's gonna be if she comes.
She's surprisingly laid back. And yes, the person that they cast for her is cute. Unstable man, yes, everyone dies. And spoiler alert, Nebula revives them. I still say that's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see. DMR says, Slice, it kills me. Uh-oh. Bulldog, we hear you. Nice and loud. Bulldog.
Yeah.
I haven't actually said anything.
No, I can hear you breathing.
The bulldog's trying to kill us.
That was my fan.
Oh, it sounded like you breathing.
Well.
Either way, welcome back, my friend. Is the movie already over?
No, it's too late. So movie and bath are going to be tomorrow.
Aha.
My wife got called into work. She had to fill an IV and ended up taking like 3.5 hours. So through our schedule.
So DMR News says, Slice, it kills me when people keep asking for champs who have no new abilities that they will bring to the game. Shaking my head. Sure, but I think a large chunk of that is people just want to see new champions. Everybody's got their own little oddball champion that they like or they want to see or whatever it may be. And they don't care. Yeah, they don't care about the ability. They don't care about the animations. They just want to see their champion,
Captain Bravo, Jane Foster is a mystic because she's a human and Thor is Asgardian, so he's pretty much out of space. And to her, it's magical.
Right, because she's a human who was converted through horrible storytelling and magic, and he was born that way in space.
Pretty much.
Well, where I'm at right now, it's 2 o'clock right now.
So
in the morning.
Well, bummer for you.
You are out on the East Coast, my friend.
You're 3 minutes ahead of me.
He does have nice hair.
Here. I think I'm gonna hit the hay.
All right. Well, listen, guys. I do appreciate
it's 1 o'clock. Sorry, go ahead.
I do appreciate you two young fellas jumping on. And gaming again. We appreciate your first time jumping on the call. It was good hearing from you. Good seeing you, man. Again, I hope you continue to enjoy the stream. Tell some of your friends, whoever you know. Let them know about us.
All right.
We greatly appreciate it.
All right.
And that's a good question.
Hey, take it easy, man.
I see you, man. Loki.
Well, go ahead.
There you go.
Oh, I was about to say, Billy Barrett, the Mistress of Death can't be in here because there is no Mistress of Death. If you're asking if Mistress Death will be in the game, yeah, I think she's going to be the boss of Chapter 4.
Go
ahead.
And answer the Loki one. Because I'm still thinking. Nah, I don't have an answer for the Loki one. I was hoping you did. Why is Loki?
He's like magic, isn't he?
Why is Loki mystic and Thor? Yeah, Loki is a magician first and foremost. He's an
Oh, okay.
illusionist. That's his power. Loki is a frost giant by birth. So you could
Yes.
say by frost giant that he's a cosmic, but he is a sorcerer by trade. So I think that's why they went with him being mystic. I think also so that he would have the class advantage over Thor. I think that I
Okay.
was just thinking about that today, as a matter of fact.
That is highly possible. Because he
Yeah.
always has the advantage over Thor. Hence, he was a frog for how long?
He was a what for how long?
Frog. That Thor
A
was a
frog.
frog.
Thor was a frog for a while, yes. Thor, Frog of Thunder.
I really.
In HeroClix, that figure is worth crazy money, too.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was a rare. I never got it, too. I always wanted it. I like the animals, like Lockjaw and Lockheed.
It's crazy how much those things cost.
Yep. Yes, I didn't mean No, I didn't mean chapter 6. I mean the end of chapter 5. I think Mistress Death will be the final. Like Collector's the end of chapter 2. I think Mistress Death will be the end of chapter 4. Or chapter 5.4.
It's gonna be nasty. DMR says, I never heard anyone ask for Gwenpool and Voodoo or Mordo, but they rock. You know, I think a large chunk of it is, though, I don't know that the developers try to make these champions bad. I think they think they're going to do something cool, and they're like, oh, we're going to make this guy different. You know, like Carnage. They're like, oh, we're going to make him different. We're going to make him for the long haul. People are going to be doing LOL with this guy. We're going to give him all these buffs. We're going to let him bleed.
Right.
We're going to do this. Look at all this master board that we're going to have for this Carnage character. But then when you go and put it to play, it sucks. And I think that's the mistake they make.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're developers, not players. You know, and they may play it, but they don't come at it from the same angle we do. You know, their job is to create interesting, enjoyable content that will make the game, you know, infinitely more playable. Our job is to exploit every possible loophole to do as much damage as quickly as possible. So, you know, it's kind of like Magic, you know what I mean? There were decks, like back in the old days, I built a Time Twister deck. And would it win every single time? Absolutely. Did it take an hour sometimes to win one match? Absolutely. You know, so, effectiveness does not always equal greatness. So that's what I think it comes down to is they'll create it, you know, and they're looking for, you know, that next it thing that we're all going to be talking about. But they also have to balance, you know, like we got to keep them interested. We got to keep them buying. You know, we got all these things. And so they play it and they go, okay, this is playable, this is doable, etc. But they just don't look at it the same way we do.
Ultimate Wallcaller, no matter what, Doctor Doom will always be a tech. Because no matter what magical thing he comes across, he will always fix it into a device that makes it work.
Yeah. I'd agree. Dr. Doom would absolutely. I mean, Dr. Doom's mysticism is a secondary byproduct of his lust for power. You know, the stuff that he learned from Morgana Le Fay was after he was already established as Dr. Doom. So I don't see any way they would make him mystic over. And I can't think of any time that he's gone through a major like mystical awakening either, like where he became, you know, Sorcerer Supreme or you know, Dormammu's apprentice or anything like that. So I don't see him being anything but tech. Ultimate Wallcrawler, Comic Yondu wouldn't be mystic. He would be cosmic for sure because he is. I think he's from Centauri 4. You know, he's a cosmic space creature. So I don't see why he would be mystic. He has no link to any sort of mystical powers. Captain Bravo, what was his question? Oh, he's talking to Rai. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the ancient one, people are still questioning why she's female in the movies. And why, I don't know, it kind of makes sense to some people, but to me it doesn't. Why the movies just freaking mirrors and everything. There's no actual magic in the
Why,
Doctor Strange
who is
movie.
female?
The ancient one.
The ancient one?
Yeah.
Oh, the ancient one. Yeah, that was purely done for PC purposes. I mean, they wanted to make sure to shoehorn another woman on there, and you know, so that was the role they picked.
Yeah, your ball rolls. Couldn't they freaking make Wong, freaking woman.
I mean, they
Well,
could have, but they chose the ancient one. But they could have easily done that. Yeah.
yeah. But I still like how they added Brother Daniel. That's what I actually like.
They
Too
how
bad
they
he's dead.
added him or didn't add him.
So he's in the movie. He's the black
Yeah,
guy
he's
that
in the
dies.
movie.
What? Was he really? I didn't
That
even
was
notice.
the one temple guard that they killed in which city? New York or London or what?
I think it was New York.
Okay.
He was the only black guy that died. You can't miss him.
Yeah.
You can't. And that's his brother. So that's. I think it's more of an Easter egg, saying that Doctor
Yeah,
Who
I would think it's an
exists.
Easter egg.
Interesting.
Yeah, because if you read the sick ability of Doctor Voodoo, it says his brother haunts him. So his brother is about to do some haunting.
It's crazy when you go and look at the way all the movies get tied together and they bring other champions in and give them all these different things to do. You know, the MCU has just done such a great job of giving us so many good movies and tie-ins, and the way they've done it has just been phenomenal, in my opinion. It's just very smart business, very very well done. It keeps our attention and it keeps it locked in. You know.
Yeah, but one
Oh,
thing is the MCU is like if just some core characters and everyone else they can kill off. That's why Quicksilver died because he was expendable.
Sure.
well, and it should be that way because that's how it works in the comics. Characters die, new characters come up. That's how it should be. On a second note, am I the only one that just hates Sundays and thinks Kabam needs to have their head examined the way they? Why is it that one of the 2 days of the week that most people have the whole day available that they could be grinding, instead they give us these garbage little crystal pieces of crap? Like, I don't understand that rationale. Why is the second best day of the week for grinding have crap? Oh God, it irritates me.
I hate Sundays because every single alliance has an excuse for AQ. Like on Sundays, you will not see anyone, and their excuse it's Sunday. I'm with the family. I don't care. It's
What
an
does that
alliance.
have to do? What does that have to do with what I just said?
Because he's saying that
I'm just saying alliance wise.
What I think Chid's point here is that if you look at some of the alliances, people are saying that they can't play on Sunday because they're doing stuff with the family. They got this going on, that going on, all these other things going on. So if everybody's got stuff going on, they can't do their alliance stuff. Then they probably wouldn't be doing the arena stuff. Like,
Well, too bad for them. I don't understand how that has any bearing on it at all. Why do we not even have the option of doing anything decent on Sunday when it's why is Sunday the day? It should be like Wednesday. Wednesday should be it's the middle of the week. People have been had 2 days of work and grind. That should be the day that we have off, not Sunday the day. Because I end up like I'm sitting around all day. I could be if they ran the arena where the arena ran like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with Wednesday off, I'd be getting every other basic because I got all day today. Yet I work Monday through Friday just like almost everybody else on earth. And yet that's the Sunday is the day we get nothing but the stupid crystal. And what is it? What do you get? You get 7 2-star crystals. Oh, thanks. That really helps Kabam. And 1 PHC. And frankly, I find it insulting. I don't know what the hell Kabam is thinking. It makes me angry, literally angry, just thinking about it.
And if you want the good rank rewards, you gotta score pretty high.
Ridiculously high. So what have I got? That's my choice. I can grind that crappy arena on the off chance that I might get a few PHCs or a T4 or whatever it is, and it's like, oh God, Kabam is. They are so smart in so many ways and so stupid in many other ways. Because that's just plain stupid. I'm going to tweet them right now. Now, server updates are on Tuesday.
Yep.
I had to refresh my. If anybody posted anything, I didn't see it. I just noticed my thing was frozen. I don't know how long.
Wow.
Well, it must just be you, Wesley Allen, because I beat 5.2 and I don't have OG Vision. So, but I'm sure he's pretty helpful.
Then we use Vision for 5.2.
I didn't use him either. I didn't even bring him.
Nope, I forgot to. I just went. That's good. SCP-1 unblockable Gram Patagram will be OP, but I'll survive.
How about this? We're up to 728 subscribers now as we continue to grow. Guys, I do want to say thank you. You guys have all done a great job of helping us out, bringing new subscribers to the channel, bringing people in. We greatly appreciate it as we continue to grow. And, again, this is the tip of the iceberg. We're just kind of getting our feet set, getting everything ready to go. But we've got plenty other things coming down the pipeline. So I'm excited to see things continue to grow. And again, I really do appreciate all the help everybody has given us along the way. I'll tell you this, I'm so bored already of grinding out Winter Soldier here.
Why are you grinding for him again?
Just grabbing potions, getting ready for the stinking collector.
Yeah, look for health potions, not revive. What am I saying? Look for revives, not health.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, that's the problem. I'm not real sure the best way to go get revives. So I'm going to stock up on these.
Just like you can just look through Act 1. You're bound to find at least 5 right now.
And my goal is to grind through these, stack up on some health potions, turn around and go hit up a low level act and see if I can't get a couple more revives.
Man, I just noticed how absolutely worthless Marvel Contest of Champions Twitter is. It's pretty much just all announcing the Stark assignments, and then once every couple of days, some clip art with a little inspirational. Wow, such a waste. What a shame.
Carlos Garcia, we do not know when they're coming. People say it's the next event. It's potentially the next event. So this coming week. Actually, this week it's Monday. What am I saying?
Yeah, I think DeWitt called it, or to heck with it. That's why they don't do it, is because we'd get even higher scores, I guess. I don't know. It seems really prejudicial towards those of us with jobs.
And there was a post about that in the past, actually, that they tried to make it more friendly for people with jobs.
That's
Well, they
great.
didn't do a very good job. They failed miserably.
Yeah. Just whether they succeed.
Captain Bravo, you're contributing just by being here and asking questions. So ask away.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
No, Captain Bravo, you can't do that. Then you might take users away from us. No, I highly recommend nobody ever stream ever again.
Agreed.
Oh, Adora handles the Twitter. Well, that
Adora and
explains a
Mike.
lot. Yeah,
Adora
well,
and Mike,
they
yeah.
suck at their job. So
'Cause sometimes they answer Brian's tweets and they
Yeah.
leave like A or M at the end to tell him who it is.
right, yeah, only
I
Brian.
won't date. I wonder if reply to him. They gave him Howard the Duck. Let's see.
I think after I kill Winter Soldier, I'm done with this for a little bit. Geez, such a mindless grind.
Hey, look at it
Yeah.
this way. You're practicing.
I'm not, because if I was really practicing, I wouldn't parry. I would just sit here and work on intercepting.
Touche.
But it's,
I'm not regretting taking Superior Iron Man to rank 5. This dude does not die.
Yeah,
He's a beast in map 6.
you liking him in
yeah,
Map
I've
6?
thought about it, but I
Yup.
gotta get that Drax up.
Let's see. Out of our 10 people, there are
There what?
5 people with an Iron Man or superior Iron Man from F6.
Nice.
How many people brought magic for Hyperion?
1.
I'm gonna have to reload my deal. I'm not getting any new chat messages. Let's see if it fixes it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
that
to. I
happens
just
to me
had to
too.
reboot it too. Yeah.
That was really weird.
Very.
SlycemGaming, just use the mutant team with Star-Lord. You can beat Winter Soldier quickly. Yeah, I could, but I know it's really dumb, but I enjoyed taking multiple champs in just to take and play with it.
Yeah, I know, Captain Bravo. I'm just screwing with you. We have several other streamers that not only come in here, but come on the chat with us too. Frojo, Nerdliest Crew, Eternal Warrior.
Quick
Yeah,
Shot Gaming.
we're big supporters of the community. What?
Quick
Quick
shot.
Shot Gaming.
Quick Shot, yeah, is another one.
Star 2.0 does YouTube.
I don't think so. Eternal Warrior.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a channel.
I thought he did.
I just got that.
Yes, he has to be duped for the overload. Arc overload.
Yep,
Yeah.
all of them. But one thing that people were asking questions about is, since when were they able to do surgery on Tony Stark's heart for the shrapnel?
In the movie, or because in the movie it's at the end of Iron Man 3.
I mean, like, I thought that was impossible, because they said in Iron Man 1 it's impossible.
Well, apparently
Technology caught
technology
up.
developed enough in that time period, yeah.
Yeah.
God
They
bless
probably had
technology.
the plasma. See, don't forget.
Don't forget about Bill.
Oh, he says SlycemGaming is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, Rye, I've had a 5-star Iron Man for over a year and still haven't duped him, so I pulled him second right after my 5-star Star-Lord, who I have also not duped, followed by my 5-star Iron Patriot, who I have also not duped.
The only good news I have is that I did dupe a Spark Spider-Man one time.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I agree. I was
Wesley Allen says he's going to use Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, Ultron, and Hyperion for 5.2.
Hey, as long as you can get through it.
Yep. Yeah, so apparently it was the Extremis formula that made the surgery. And that would make sense because the Extremis would heal his body at a rapid rate. So I imagine that's what would allow them to cut that shrapnel out without killing him, is because the Extremis would cause him to heal while the surgery was happening.
Fair enough.
Joshua, probably for me it would be Bullseye.
Ooh. How did I
Yeah,
know?
Taskmaster.
Same
Yeah, I'm
question
with
that we
Chid.
see all the time, but always a fun one. What champ do we want in?
Taskmaster for sure.
Ooh, I love that choice. I'm a huge fan of the Taskmaster.
Chid
He
and
doesn't
I.
have evade. Yep. He has to have evade.
What about Mr. Sinister? That would be an interesting one too.
Mr. Sinister. Possibly.
Yeah, I could see that.
You can give a lot. I think Apocalypse would be mine. If we were going to bring a bad guy in, Apocalypse, you could let his arms change height.
Nah, they will mess up Apocalypse bad.
Oh, they would kill it. It would be horrible. It would be horrible, but it
After
would be
seeing-
fun.
After seeing that Power Rangers villain in the movie, nah, I do not want team in this game.
Curtis Gibson said I had 9 5-stars before I finally got a dupe. That's rough.
I had 12 before I got my dupe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had 10.
Wait, was it 10?
Very rough.
Number of 5-stars before getting a dupe.
Oh. Carlos Garcia wants to see Mysterio, Mr. Fishbowl Head.
Yep.
Well,
We got a vote for Nova and Wasp, along with Omega Red.
Nova has been rumored for a very long time.
Yep. Kendall Thompson says, SlycemGaming, y'all are the best YouTuber ever. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll take the compliment. Thanks, man. All compliments are welcome. We will never turn them down.
Exactly.
New abilities. That's a tough one because it's like it's like the study of epistemology. It's like you don't know what you don't know. You know what you know, but you don't know what you don't know. So it would be hard to predict. Like I don't know. I'd like to see a revision, maybe adding a projectile system, or like some sort of some more choices between, say, projectile and close up. Like I would like to see the specials maybe get a little more variety. That's something I'd like to see.
I like to see the movesets get more variety. Not, oh, this character is Iron Man 2, so give him the exact same moves.
Yeah.
No. That's just complete laziness.
As far as abilities, I think the only thing that ability-wise that we're really lacking, obviously we're lacking a lot of things, but is in the mind control / psionic division here. Maybe if we could find some sort of really good animation where a champion can be picked up, or be hit. I guess you can hit with your mind to some degree. Psylocke did it. I don't know, some sort of mind control type deal, maybe. Take control of the opponent, or render them helpless for so long due to it. I don't know. That's really tough. It's hard to say what ability do you want. The game's already been given abilities. There's really not much more to add to it, in my opinion.
Yeah, we need more abilities, less nodes. Just come on. Freaking masochism? No. Delete that thing. Magic is annoying without it.
Amen.
It's fun and interactive content.
Sure.
Thank you, Seaton. Jacob.
Really?
Oh. Alright, guys. Well, listen, it is approaching 1:30. It's 1:21 here. I have been out at the pool all day, been swimming, had a party to take care of, and I'm not going to lie, I am whooped. But we'll answer a couple quick questions. We're going to kill the stream at 1:30, so we got a little bit of time here. We're going to come back and answer a couple questions. I'm going to run one ad here, just because we can use the help here.
We're not broke, I promise you.
So, here, in the meanwhile, Joshua says, any news on the base thing? Is that a lost cause? From my understanding, it's being tried right now, correct?
Yeah, it's in beta, I've heard.
Yes.
So rumor has it is in beta right now.
And rumor is it sucks. And right, yeah, yes, we do need a help all button. After you've gotten your daily 1000, then there needs to be a help all.
That would be nice.
And Jacob, you're about to say?
I was gonna say, if bases are what I'm thinking it's gonna be like, I'm gonna hate them because I don't want anything in this game where people can steal resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, there better not be. That's
as
ridiculous.
long as there's an option that you can or cannot participate, and if you don't, you will not get penalized.
Yeah, it should be like a PvP versus PvE thing. Like, you can opt into PvP if you want,
Exactly.
And then you run that risk, but you also get that reward. But it's not something that should be foisted on everybody.
And it should be like war rating. You can't go below that, so people don't just go and attack global alliances.
It's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see how they do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see how many people attack MMX. I want to see.
Well, and that's just it. I think some people, I think will be a little more insulated. They'll be protected. Where there's going to be the person that hurts the most is going to be the new players, the young people, things like that. So I don't know. That's going to be the ones that I think are going to be the worst. I mean, I can give you a rough rundown. There was a game that I used to play, and I can't remember the name of it right now. But essentially, the way it started out is you started out in like 1 or 2 towns. You had only a couple starting spots. Now, you could play a PvE version of the game, or you could play the open world where it was PvP. So, long story short, I played PvP. That's what my friends played. I joined, and as soon as I joined, the town that you started in was just loaded with this alliance of people that just killed everybody. They didn't care. They just killed you. Boom, you're dead. And it was like basically to get away, you died. When you came alive, you just kept running like 5 feet at a time. As you died,
and then you die.
Yeah, well, you get 5 feet, you die. You go run to your body. You'd come up. You'd run another 5 feet. You die. You come up, and eventually you made it so far out of town that they would go back to the town because they just focused on killing the new people, and taking all their beginning gold, and making it so tough to start the game that most players wouldn't make it. Or what they did, and it was really smart, is the players would turn around and say, "Please stop killing me. Please," and they go, "The only way you're going to make it out of this town alive is by basically joining our alliance." Their alliances had a tree of XP. So anybody on the bottom would filter XP up to the people above them. And so
that sounds horrible.
It was a very fun and interesting system. But anyway, long story short, again, I know this is twice I've said that, you had 1 or 2 options. 1, die enough and take your time and get away. Or B, submit and give them all your stuff and run away. So when we look at these bases, I think that's what you're going to see here too, is people are going to pick on the people that are going to be easy to target if they can. So.
And Jason Zoo to get Thanos, I believe, was top 10 to be
20.
Top 20, okay. Excluding hackers, okay. And Bar says that game sounds awful, Slycem.
It was actually It was actually a lot of fun. If I could remember, I believe it ended up going offline, but if it was still online, I would go back and play it. It was actually a lot of fun.
Oh, don't you just love it when you got a 120 streak and then all of a sudden the game shorts out real quick and you get hit? Just like a quarter-second stutter step.
Yep.
Thanks.
Done that time.
Thanks, Kabam.
It happens.
But yeah, no, it was fun. The game was actually a lot of fun. I finally made it away, and the reason why I say it was fun is the team, the alliance that killed everybody. I ended up joining an opposite alliance that fought them. So we leveled up out in the woods and came back and ended up taking over a lot of the little towns. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great time. So yeah. Dropface says the YouTubers are going to get picked on a lot too. What are they?
Yeah.
What are we going to get picked on about?
Bases.
If it's bases.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Fame isn't always a good thing. So true. Joshua says,
Yep.
all right, guys, I'm out. Good stream tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night. Well, we'll be here. And again,
Don't you threaten us.
Yeah, we promise we'll be here. And again, we appreciate everybody coming out so much. We greatly appreciate it. Do me a favor. Again, what we need is more people. So please do me a favor. Tell as many people as you know. Send them our way. We are continuing to grow, and that's exciting. But I'd love nothing more than get to that 1,000 marker. At this point, it's just kind of a pride thing, I guess.
Yes, guys. SlycemGaming has been proven to increase your test scores if you listen to stream while studying. This
Exactly.
has been confirmed.
Exactly. Rise says, was it called Baldur's Gate? It wasn't Baldur's Gate. Man, it's gonna make me mad. Now I'm gonna try to Google it while you guys check on the chat.
It does sound kind of cool. There's a book series by Philip Jose Farmer called River World, and every person who's ever lived and died wakes up all on the banks of this giant long river, and they have like a bucket that every day replenishes, and it gives them like whiskey and cigarettes and food, and so there's like slave groups that pop up and basically picking on the new people that wake up. And if you die, you wake up somewhere randomly down the river, so they like capture them and take their buckets. It's like how they were building up supplies. Kind of a similar concept what you're talking about. So you either joined up with them or you just kept getting killed and waking up somewhere else. It was kind of an interesting. I think it was written in the 70s, but I doubt that was the video game. But same, similar concept.
Glad to have you, Captain Bravo. Hope to see you.
Yeah.
And next time, bring more people. Yes, you will not be disappointed. And you can play a drinking game, actually. Every time Fojo says like, take a shot.
Like.
Yep. That's Fojo's favorite word. Challenge your friends. Person that laughs the most subscribes.
Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the name of this stupid game. It's making me mad.
It sounds like drug deals.
It's just
Wait, describe the game again.
Forging alliances.
I don't know.
Stick of truth. Has anyone is the new South Park game out yet? Does anyone know? The
Not,
fractured
what?
butthole.
not that I know of.
I actually want to check it out because I played Stick of Truth and I really enjoyed it. So I'm curious if the new ones, because the new one's superheroes. Like I'm not into like Lord of the Rings, so the Stick of Truth wasn't that great for me. But I am into superheroes, so I'm thinking I might enjoy it.
And guys, I'm not gonna take my last little
It
bit of
comes
time
out
here
October.
hunting down this game, but I will find it. I will find it. I will get you the name of the game that it was. Guys, it is 1:30 a.m. We are going to call it here. I do appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. Again, we greatly appreciate it. By the way, I seen Captain Bravo saying, got a sub for me. I'll be back for sure. Thanks. Do us a favor. Tell your people, tell your alliance, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, whatever you got, guys. We really do appreciate it. Gaming24, when do you think I can come back to the call? Because it was really fun. It just depends. We do it a bunch of different times, so... just be prepared because it's always coming around. Curtis says the new Daily Crystal starts Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it's on the 2nd, so it should be Wednesday.
Wednesday.
August 2nd.
Looking forward to it. I got my uncollected title, so I'm ready.
Yeah, me too. And Bulldog comes out October 17th.
Oh, the fractured butthole?
Yep.
Or butthole? Okay. 17th, huh? All right. Of
right.
October?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Guys, again, thank you so much.
Nice.
We appreciate it. You're welcome to follow us on Twitter at SlycemGaming. Hit me up on the line app at Slycem. Anything that we can do, let us know. Wesley Allen, I hate not going to have you here through the week, but we'll be looking forward to seeing you next weekend. So, again, we appreciate it. Looking forward to next time. Either of you guys got anything to say before we head out?
Nope.
Chid?
Chid?
Have a great week, everyone.
Have a
Possibly.
great weekend. Yeah, all negative 30 minutes of it.
Yeah, the weekend's
Or
over.
negative 2 hours. Weekend's over, bro. It's Monday.
Nah, it's not Monday till I see the sun.
Monday is a state of mind. It's not Monday till you got to wake up and get to work.
Amen.
Exactly.
Bulldog,
There you go.
anything before we head out?
Let me think. Yes, I have a few things. Water is wet. Breathing is good. And MCOC is life. There you go.
Fair enough. All right.
Night, y'all. Night, Drop Faith. Night, Cam. Night, John Boy. Night, Wesley Allen.
Good
Night,
night.
Slice 'em.
Good night, everybody. And again, we do appreciate you. catch you guys next time. And until then, best of luck with your crystals. We'll see you around.
Peace.
Deuces.
Hasta luego.